All right. So Thog has been summoned to the guard to speak to them using his new and found intelligence and wisdom.
And he forgot his belt, right?
No, he still has his belt.
I want the belt.
That's the wisdom part of that equation.
I want the belt. I want belt.
Sucks.
Uh,
A lot of crickets in here.
Yeah.
Yep.
DM went quiet.
All right. So sorry about that. All right. Okay. So, in any case, Thog has been summoned away to the guards to speak to them regarding his intelligence and wisdom, much to the chagrin of the guard captain. So you guys have some downtime. Now, you also have an alternative adventure. You guys can go on a mini,
true.
A mini dungeon kind of thing. Not a mini run at all. It's a pretty
I
big
heard a
one.
rumor.
It is an exciting dungeon. There is lots of cool stuff you can find in this place. However, I'm going to warn you right now. If you fuck up, there are things that will kill you. No save. Nothing. There are plenty of hints. There are plenty of opportunities to figure out what's going to happen before it does happen in those cases. But if the stars align, your character would die. If you decide to go to this area, there are plenty of rewards, but it's not required. You would be advised to have an idea for a backup character if you so choose to go to this area. Does everyone understand the risks involved before deciding to go into this alternative area?
It's a good thing I do have 2 alternative characters on backup.
It's a good thing my character doesn't care about dying.
Okay. All right. So,
Robin's probably got other things to worry about.
Can you
What
remind
was
me,
that
please?
about? What was that about? Hold up, Robin said something.
I was saying that Robin probably has other things to to handle currently, given the new acquiring of a tavern and friends.
Toshiro, would you please remind me the name of your noble family that you chose?
Sure. I am a member of
Post that bitch in general.
Sure. I am a member of House Island. That is a picture of a map. I'm gonna delete that.
I was like, wow, you gave it an actual location too. What a house.
All right, time for the raid in 22 minutes.
In the real world.
Yeah.
Yo, honest question.
Cool, right. So it looks like Devin woke up. Cool. So he'll probably be back here in a few minutes. Okay. So, just so you guys are aware, I'm pretty nice when it comes to this kind of stuff. So if I did play test this a couple times, as some here may know, and as Mornar probably figured out, this thing is a little deadly in some cases. He's laughing, but he's crying inside. You can tell.
I'm guessing the one shot went pretty well then.
Yeah. Oh, somebody got one shot. All right. So, So in any case, it's gonna. If you guys do decide to do it, and I gotta hope you do. It is a fun thing. That being said, you know my style of DM. I'm not the type of DM just to straight up say you die. There's gonna be if you die in this situation, it's because you probably got it coming. So just keep that in mind if you decide to go there. That being said, there are lots of shiny goodies available if you decide to do it.
Don't tempt Ildan with that.
Yeah,
I should mention the main reason that Toshiro is interested in going is because the rumor that he heard specifically stated that one of the artifacts of his night house, specifically a curved greatsword known as which one was it? I think it
was Ice Tooth.
I think so. Yeah, that sounds correct.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, I wrote it down in my character sheet. I'm trying to find it here. Yeah, here it is. Heard a rumor of a curved greatsword called Ice Tooth hidden away in a nearby wizard's tower.
Cool. Also, at this point, wherever I don't know where the party is because I listened to only the first half of the video. At this point, Alexandros is gonna just pop back like DBZ or Bridge style and just come back.
You remember the tavern that we slept in the other night with zombie rats?
Yes.
We own that now, and that's where we are.
And, sweet. What happened to Volo then?
Volo was intimidated.
We pissed him off.
we harassed Volo a good deal, and that's the reason we own this tavern is because Volo.
Oh, that's right.
He
said he didn't have money, and you guys got upset and accosted him, and now we own the tavern, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Which
Okay,
apparently the original owner of the tavern is now a ghost, and
Ghost bartender.
we'll be teaching the ghost mage hand.
Yes.
Nice. So at this point, we're at the tavern then.
Yes.
Okay.
The ghost has successfully picked up Mage Hand, by the way. He seems to be a natural.
And once Robin actually helps teach that ghost mage hand to have the ghost run the bar, he's going to be working with Boblin to establish firstly potentially mapping the underground region and figuring out locations to set up potentially illusory wards and things of the like.
Yep.
Doing whatever's within the capacity of Boblin.
Yeah, let me open my my book of notes, because he actually has found some very nice things to help with that kind of stuff. He found a very nice, let's just say, aid for those purposes.
Along with his very nice cloak.
Yes, actually. He's a lot harder to hit now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Robin got something that was perfect for him. I remember hearing that.
Yeah, I got fucking gloves of thievery.
Yeah, no, Mornar was so happy. He was the one who he was like,
he got the fucking
please
perfect
don't
bow.
sell it.
I will give you guys everything else, but can I have this, please?
Yeah, gloves of thievery and 7 beads of force. So I'm set for a little bit.
All right.
I have a plus 12 on fucking sleight of hand.
I will donate all my money for the plate armor. That's not an issue.
All right. So for right now, we will say that you guys are doing what you're doing in your downtime. You will receive plot hooks for alternative adventures you can do as well during these situations. And as a few days later, then Thog arrives back after sharing his intelligence and wisdom with his newfound intelligence and wisdom with the guard. Thog just decides to sit down at the tavern and start drinking ale from the ghost barkeep.
Okay, well, while
does he pay?
Great question. Does Thog pay?
That sounds good. No.
Good answer, Steve. Good answer.
Too pensive in thought.
It looks like the guards confiscated the items.
No, two copper probably. We are all members of this, but we also have to help fund the continual
we put money back in to grow
of this tavern.
While I'm sitting in the tavern, I'm gonna see Alexandros. I'm gonna when you are, ready and willing to part with that hand of yours for a while, I would like to take it to the Emerald Enclave for some.
No, you can't take it.
Okay. Well, if you ever decide that you have had enough for a time being, I would like to take a look at that, because it does have connections to the other worldly realms that I am just a little bit concerned.
You notice that some of the fingers have uncurled.
And that is most disturbing.
Are you going to tell them what happened when you teleported?
If Alexandros could remember what happened when I teleported, yes.
Okay, so you communicate that. So, I will just go ahead and narrate what happened. Give me a second while I bring up the relevant notes for that. Where is it? Alright. So, he was teleported to one of the realms of the 9 hells. He was actually teleported onto an outlying floating island inside this hell planet.
Oh, sorry, I completely forgot. Okay.
Go ahead. I can just tell him.
Yeah.
And he noticed that this is like a temple. And he did roll some religion and history checks, and he basically was able to determine that this was some kind of holy temple, but not to any devil, not to any demon, not to any evil creature. It was some kind of temple to good. He went inside and realized that there was some kind of magic barrier that almost prevented him from entering. So it would seem it would bar any kind of evil from entering or even sensing the place. Okay. He found a book on a pedestal, wrapped in chains and suffused in a dark golden light. The book was made of raven black leather, embossed with a pattern of small grinning skulls and sunbursts against a twisted, warped background of torture and chaos. The book had golden hinges and clasps and was closed with a lock of what appeared to be unbreakable silver metal. He did some additional checks, and he looked around the area and found pictographs to telling a story. This tomb was erected in order to contain the book's evil might. It was a tomb. It was a tome of Sinric. I don't know if you guys know anything about that, but basically, it's an evil tome that made gods go mad, and so it was hidden here where no evil could find it.
Alexandros thought it best to, though it was very tempting to take hold of the tome, his inner sixth sense kicked in, and he neglected to pick it up.
Good. I was worried about the opposite.
Yes.
So was Alexandros. He definitely almost pulled to it.
Meanwhile, Chashir would be like, I don't care about death.
Like, touch.
Oh, look, my soul is corrupted forever.
What's new? Okay.
Yeah, no, that's the joke. It's like, oh look, more corruption. Joke's on these guys. It's already black.
Okay, well, at this point,
wow.
Alexandros is going to kind of like look at more now. Wow.
You had to go there, didn't you?
I'm a shadow elf. My skin is literally the color of darkness.
It explains your low charisma. Hey, okay, well, I'm just...
Wow.
That's more just like, I'm
Explains
dead.
the guard's deposition to us.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God,
Okay, at this point, Alexandros is going to kind of like look at Morinar with the sideways glances like, what concern does this hand pose to you?
I am in a unique position of wanting to safeguard the world against the uninvited, and I do worry that this particular hand brings in more, shall we say, holes into and allows things to come in and out more so than I would like.
You can kind of like sense portals, right?
Yes.
There is a kind of like swirling purple energy. It's like when you stare at it, it's almost like it's in your peripheral vision, as if barely like visible, where you could just feel like swirling energy around it.
I am concerned because I think it is perhaps more powerful than we might have even imagined, and I think we're lucky so far.
Rub my my iron band real quick, just a little bit, and just sort of glare at you for a moment. I'm sorry. Should I take that as an insult, or...
I'm going to look at Toshiro, and I go, I know not your history with all kinds of things, but I am more concerned with invaders of another realm. And seeing how Alexandros has gotten himself sent to another realm multiple times already, it is...
3.
Yes, multiple. It is in my interest to at least see what is the extent of the portal abilities of this item.
Out of curiosity, do I
tavern.
Okay.
Robin will head up to the door and open it. He's probably
While
waiting.
Robin does that, I'm going to tenderly just kind of like I really like you can tell Alexandros does not want to give this hand up, but you see like the flicker of black in his eyes pass just for a moment, and he gives you the hand and says, I would at least like to have this back. It's quite fun teleporting.
Of course. I would like to. I am merely want to see what is the extent of the power. Thank you.
And Robin is palming a bead behind his back while he's opening the door.
All right, you notice an old gruffy bastard who's familiar.
Oh, is this my good old friend?
Niles Cook.
Nope.
Hey, fine establishment you got here.
Well, it's in a state of disrepair, and we're working on it, but thank you.
He's got a couple of looks like bully boys with him. They're big dudes, almost as big as Thog.
Is there something you need?
Yeah, so I would like to come in to discuss a proposition for you, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, Robin backs up and opens up the door more. Come on in.
Oh, well, thank you. Quite courteous, quite courteous. He kind of fluffles out. He's wearing loud, like, you
Yeah,
notice that
well,
instead of wearing, like, his kind of, um, like, kind of shabby dock worker outfit, now he seems like he's wearing something that's a bit more fancy.
yeah,
He's like,
while they're walking in, I'm gonna like look them over to see if they have any weapons or anything on them.
oh yeah, dude. He has a short sword and a couple daggers that you see at least plainly, and the bully boys have a couple clubs, but they're on their back. They're not being threatening.
Yeah, just making sure, keeping bases covered.
Yeah, it
And
seems
I'll
like
close the
more
door
like
behind me.
bodyguards rather than people that extortionists.
Yep.
So he's gonna come in and be like, I have a proposition for you. So you know that the organization that I used to work for and a little bit associated with. He kind of leans up his left arm and shows you the tattoo of a winged snake.
Yes.
Then Xantarium, if you guys haven't picked that up, he is going to offer to partner with you guys because just an FYI, there is a Xantarium that is in opposition to you guys, but that's like a splinter faction, and you would have some awareness of this based off other clues, but don't got time to do the whole 40-minute dialogue running that, so there is a splinter faction, but the majority of the Xantarium aren't actually opposed to you.
Yeah, and these guys are Zentarium is what is their
Black
purpose? My
Network.
brain is Black Network.
Yeah,
But
they're the murderer
they're
people.
Yep.
yeah, generally evil.
Not as bad. I mean, they're on the surface. What they primarily do is they offer mercenary services. They offer things like that. They basically are the people you go to if you need an army really quickly. You don't really care necessarily about the methods that you get their army from. They're a bit shady, but the level of darkness really depends on like what exactly you need them to do. They're willing to do some shady shit, some really dark, sometimes even really dark shit, but they're not like straight up evil necessarily like
Yeah,
Zenith
they're ends
is.
makers.
What?
They're ends makers, means to an end kind of
Yeah,
deal.
exactly.
They do the job,
I thought you
whatever
said
that
something else
job
for a
is.
second. I was like, huh? So, yes. So basically, he offers to help you guys get set up and repaired and all of
I
this.
will in regards to the dungeon crawl or the tavern.
The tavern.
Oh, well, that's interesting. There is one specific request I have.
Yes.
Name change. You might notice we have a particularly interesting barkeep. Let's call this
Yes.
place the Ghost Way.
Scratches his beard. I think I can arrange that.
Lazy Beaver's kind of well, a bunch of people were murdered by giant rats with that name.
He
So,
shrugs his hand. He shrugs his shoulders. Lazy.
yeah, it's not as interesting. But now we have a ghost who gives you beer. Ghost Way sounds fun.
Yes. He waves a hand, and you see like one of the brooms start cleaning up, and he's going to toast the barkeep and be like, "This is gonna work out just nice." By the way, he looks a bit more fancy, but he's going to communicate that he hasn't rejoined Zentarium as much as he's become more active with the people that he knew, if that makes sense.
Old
Right.
friends work.
Yes. So he is now a lot more wealthy than he was previously. And he's going to hint that it had something to do with smuggled silver bars.
Well, that works. Well,
So,
just trade hands.
Yep. And so what he's going to do is he hands the goblin a small leather tome. And it's a special spell book written in Goblin.
Odd. Will be useful.
It'll take him a little while to read and figure out what it is, but
I'll help teach him what I can. And
don't
maybe
stare at
learn
it
a
too
few
long.
things.
Hurts your bloody eyes.
Fair. But I'm going to seek employment of a few pie makers as well.
I don't know what your gobbledygook is. He doesn't speak these. Oh, no, actually, maybe he does. Hold on. Does he?
Yeah, that'll
I think
be
he does. Yeah.
nonsense
Never mind.
to him either way. It was just.
Yeah.
And also, I'm a tavern owner, so he could just be like, "You want to sell pie?"
Fair. That's fair. Yeah. Okay.
But that was more Robin talking to himself.
Yeah.
As part of this all going down, just debating setting up this establishment.
Yep. So basically, he's offering to get the inn set up on your behalf. He's going to basically be your steward in a way.
Steward and financer.
Yes. He's going to live at the establishment. He's going to operate the establishment with his ghost barkeep. He is also going to see about arranging for any services you may need. If you have any services that you want to have or that you're interested in, you can tell him, and he will go through the process of finding any contacts if necessary, or contact the people he already knows to get the job done. He will front some coin and for a small portion of ownership, just enough to basically pay for his sustenance and for a little bit of retirement. Negligible to you guys.
Well, as long as this place gets set up and becomes some semblance of what I plan for it and what would be useful to the party, I'm all right with anything as long as you don't hurt anybody that doesn't deserve it.
Yep. So basically, his involvement brings the cost down to completely renovate the establishment from 1,200 to about 600 gold.
It's a lot easier.
So.
Must be nice having 600 gold.
I don't currently have that. I know that all of the money has been going to a party fund to get plate mail, so...
Yep.
Oh, you can give it to him in stages, so...
Yeah. I'll be paying for that gradually.
Yeah. You can give him like 100 gold to start and get the inn cleaned up.
I've got 20 gold right now. I can't afford that. But I have been personally cleaning the tavern whilst things have been happening.
I think pressing matters such as...
That's a fair point. Only a percentile die.
That's a 5.
You want evens or odds?
Odds.
Roll a 5. How about that? All right.
5. Lucky 5.
The establishment is now pretty much, you've been working on it for a good bit. So the majority of it's clean. You got rid of all the dust. You replaced most of the broken furniture. You managed to find, using your contacts, some, let's just say, secondhand furniture from some neighboring noble houses. So it looks nice.
Secondhand.
As in you had to use 2 hands to grab it.
Yeah. Somebody had to use 2 hands to grab it, I'm sure.
Yeah. They definitely don't look secondhand.
Actually, on part of somebody has to use 2 hands to grab it. Have I been managing to establish a bit of a work group, the buddings of whispers?
You have managed to persuade one of the beggars to champion your cause.
Yeah, so I've got a pie maker, because there was a guy that was outside the tavern, and I was like, hey, help me out, bud. Yeah, probably be. I imagine I was working with establishing hey, if you guys probably a couple thieves that I promised some pay for as a part of bar earnings, if they could get some nice furniture and also promote a bit of the bar to people who would be that type.
One of the things that they request though is that they want to be able to operate in secret in a way to be able to open a stall to other thieves to sell any of their ill-gotten gains. They also want a place to live. Basically, if you guys have a vast network of underground tunnels beneath this inn that lead to the sewer and other places, So one of the things they're asking for is to have a section of the underground dedicated, if it's going to be a marketplace, to them having a stall there and possibly having like a room there.
Yeah, and my response to these people are, we are whispers. And humbly keep it at that.
All right.
Name is what it is.
So,
Yeah.
let's see.
And just
What?
for the sake of like being really specific about it,
Mhm.
Robin will be focusing on finding like people he can recognize as thieves and ne'er-do-wells that aren't particularly aligned to other thieves guilds
Mhm.
and
Yeah, I
don't
mean, I'll let you
seem
roll whenever you
like
encounter like a particular, like a
yeah,
somewhat shady NPC, and you can do
yeah.
persuasion rolls
If
and
I'm
things
if
like
I'm
that
looking to
to
recruit, but
recruit. So,
Robin is focused on getting people who seem to be like down with the establishment kind of people.
mhm. I mean, most beggars are probably like that because I mean, what the
Yeah.
fuck have they done for them? You know.
Yep. And they'll be my pie makers. I'll have an intelligence network of beggars. It'll be great.
All right. So, Mornar, what would your character be doing during this quick downtime?
I mean, I I would be effectively taking the hand to the Emerald Enclave when the opportunity arises. Um,
They do not want to give it up. They tried to destroy it using a few spells, and nothing works on it.
okay. Do they give me any indication as to where this thing may have come from, or how danger? What is the full capacity of its portal abilities at all?
Okay, you may roll me a Arcana with advantage, or possibly History, whatever you're better at.
They're the exact same for me, so let's do that. That's not great. 15 overall.
With advantage, though, right?
Yeah, that's
That was with advantage.
Big yikes! All right. Oh well, the die on the floor rolled a 3. So, okay. You are aware that a goblin summoned a corrupted djinn to himself and bound it into his own hand. The capacity for this item to cause chaos is almost unmatched.
That's okay. Thank you. But is the Emerald Enclave refusing to give it back to me? Because I did promise to give it back to Alexandros.
They attempt to burn it in holy fire. It turns to ashes, and then a few minutes later, it reappears at Alexandros' hip.
Ah, the hand. I'm gonna like stroke it, and as Alexandros is stroking it, he's gonna accidentally knock the pinky down.
Oh,
Roll me a d10,000.
Okay, let me do that.
I protect my chest. I protect Chester.
4,964.
Does the chest have a name?
No.
It's Chester.
I just fucking.
We do some don't starve type vibes.
All right. Well, you know all the work you did to clean the inn.
God damn it!
Fuck.
That's gone. Around you starts a terrible rainstorm
In the tavern?
in the tavern.
Just Robin just watches in sorrow as like water damage accrues.
I want
He's
I'm
gonna
roll
be
me a
like-
dexterity save because I realize this water is oil.
oh, boy.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Oh,
Alex
boy.
falls on his ass.
Okay.
I was actually about to state there's this like Robin is gonna be like desperately precipitationing, and it's just not effective because it's such a small area. But as he's doing that, 17 plus 5.
You manage to prestidigitate most of it. You notice that the cloud is centered on Alex.
Get out of the bar until that stops.
Okay. He's just gonna thump outside, rubbing his butt.
Clean up like after him.
After about 10 minutes, like the thunderstorm stops.
The
And I'm just
oil
thoroughly
storm.
coated in oil at this point.
Oh, I should have given you some bottles to fill up.
Damn. Well, there is still enough. You could probably get one bottle of what's dripping on me.
Roll me a perception check, Robin.
Why do I keep closing my chest like I'm gonna be done with it when I know I'm not? That's not very great. 9.
You notice Niles pocketing a couple of vials.
Niles,
The
the guy that
Oh, dude.
gruffy bastard. He's picking up some oil. That's fine.
Yeah. It swirls inside the vial.
So it looks special in any way?
Yep.
So is there any way that Robin might be able to get some off of me? Like what's drenched on me at least?
Wring his clothes out and
Yeah.
fucking...
Scoop it off my skin or something.
Do I have... I have my
How
water
long do you
skin.
take to do that?
Well, if I notice that this seems to be some magical kind of oil, I am getting as much as I can, and I'm pouring the water out of my water skin to get it.
You get about a third of your water skin before the
Filled with
oil kind of
stew.
congeals to Alex's skin.
Ugh. And
Yikes.
once it like gets to a point where it's like I can't get it off, I'm gonna try to prestidigitation it off of his skin and clean him up a bit.
It resists, but it works.
Just a few castings, like this is, it's like you're scrubbing with like a scrub all kind of thing, and it's just like this is still really a bitch. You need some soap. Spit a
Thank
few
you,
times.
friend Robin.
You're welcome. And if you're gonna use that monkey, do it outside.
Okay.
I got
Goblin
a question.
paw.
I have a question because I'm in the Animal Enclave right now, but with this rain that was coming down, do I sense anything of a portal opening? Because it changes whether or not I rush back.
You feel a tingling in the back of your head, back of your neck. It seems very weird.
Okay, then I'm gonna rush kind of back towards where I think the feeling is.
You see Robin scraping oil off Alex.
I'm assuming I see the paw or the hand, I should say.
Yeah, it's back on my hip at this point after 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm going to stop. I'm not even going to approach them. And I am just going to hang back and look. Specifically, I'm concentrating on seeing if there's anything that the hand is
The
doing.
pinky down, yep.
Yeah. Or if it seems to be doing anything else. Like I'm going to be focused mainly on the hand.
No. Just chilling, hanging there.
That's fine. I'm just saying that's kind of what I'm focusing on.
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is 17.
Okay. That's fair. You can almost see a green eye in the center of the hand. It's like the eye is closed.
I would like to talk to Alexandros when everyone is gone. I'll wait for that.
I will walk back into the bar, swirling and like giving a whiff on this oil, see if I detect anything off about it.
You whiff the oil.
Yes.
Con save.
Knowing no better.
Uh-oh.
It's like the soft. It's just, which of those dice did I roll? I had a dice in my box already, and I didn't realize it. I have no idea which of those it was. That's a 10. I forgot I don't have a modifier for con.
You are unconscious.
Oh.
Oh.
And this stuff seems.
Is anyone else inside the inn?
Oh, I
No,
imagine the
I'm-
barkeep and the guy we were working with.
Yeah, what about
and
the
literally
scruffy guy?
everyone else?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, where's
Morinar and
Toshiro?
myself are not.
No idea.
Okay, I assume you're probably at the Lord's Manor or something like that, getting info.
I mean, I said during the downtime I would mainly be doing hunts for Fyland and looking out for
Okay,
rumors slash
you're
deals
about
and
a day
whatnot.
from the city then.
Okay.
Okay, so Robin, you wake up a few hours later. You're missing 40 silver.
Nobody there was. My ghost wasn't even there to say anything, or Boblin.
That's a fair point.
Also,
Let me roll Niles persuasion.
Also, to be missing 40 silver, I would have had to have 40 silver to begin with.
40 silver worth of gold. I don't usually worry about converting it from nicer
So
gold
4
pieces,
gold.
but yeah.
Yeah, I have 15 silver and 20 gold total.
He would take the 15 silver.
All right.
He gave a few silver to Boblin.
So he went down when he went in, right?
When I come to consciousness, so I notice like immediately, because that would be a first instinct, would be to check my pockets when I fell unconscious in a place I don't know everybody in. So I notice like my money's missing. Who's in the room with me when I wake up?
I assume Thog, who's busy drinking, maybe passed out.
Bubbles. Bubbles. He's just drunk, saying random shit.
And the guy that we were working with to get the bar established stole from me, yes?
Allegedly.
Well, I mean, out of characterizing that at this
Yeah,
point, because
yeah,
there's no way
he
my character
definitely
knows.
did.
But there isn't anybody else who would have stolen from me. Is he here in the building?
Yes.
I'm gonna look him dead in the eye and just ask him nicely, are you the reason my silver, specifically, is missing?
Oh, I mean, you look at the table and it looks like he's playing checkers with your silver.
I cast Mage Hand and scoop the silver up from a distance.
I wasn't done with the game.
Too bad. If you play checkers, use checker pieces. I'm sure there are some around here. If not, we can whittle some for you.
He shrugged.
And
I looked.
Put the 15 gold in my pocket, and it's like, well, if we don't have any, that could be something that can be arranged. And I take like, I imagine I took some of like the damaged furniture and brought it downstairs. I'm gonna go into the basement, pull up like a broken chair, and then come back up into the room and start whittling like some checker pieces.
All right. Toshiro, did you already roll for your Monster Hunter?
I don't think that I did.
Okay.
What would you like me to roll?
Roll me a D8.
Okay. Grab it out real quick.
The funny thing is, if you wanted to play a game, I have
sorry,
a dice
2D8.
set on me.
And let me know what each die is.
You
Took
got
my coins, but not my dice.
6 and an 8.
You have earned 48 gold
Neat.
from your adventures. You escorted like some pompous noble. You killed a couple creatures, and his ungrateful ass threw a random bag of gold at your head.
Acceptable. To some degree.
You catch it.
Maybe.
So you return at the end and notice there's a small stink of oil.
Are there any
Toshiro.
visitors I don't recognize?
I take my
Yes.
water
Niles.
skin. Like, how's this smell? Hold the water skin up to Toshiro.
I push it away and specifically do not inhale because I don't smell things offered to me by strange men in weird places.
I'm a strange man to you.
Yes.
After all this time.
Good
You
bet.
walk around
This
and
thing
talk
will
to
knock you
homeless people about pies. Yes, you're strange.
Oh,
Weirdo.
you don't.
The oil is basically chloroform, by the way.
Yeah, I pull Toshiro and like a little, or I like walk up a little bit to Toshiro. You realize I'm not talking about pie, right? Like, do you understand? Like, codes exist, right?
He's just staring at you, just blank, like.
I'm waiting for Alexander's very blunt interjection.
I literally couldn't think. I was actually like out of character laughing too much. I couldn't think.
I would like to, if Alexandros is in the room, I'd like to look up to him. We should get some pies.
Pie would actually be good. Actual pie. Both
Poppy
pies.
seed is my favorite.
When you brought up some table, you found some stored pies.
I don't trust those
Are there
pies
any
at
poppy
all.
seed?
They're meat surprise.
I'm gonna eat some meat surprise pie.
I'm gonna down one pie.
That's
and, like, literally
stale ass, like
Both of you
week
make a con
old
save.
meat surprise.
Say
Yeah,
less.
it's like
Ooh, there we go. Dirty 21.
guys just find some random rotting pie in a fucking corner in my.
Hey, to Alexandros, food is food and
It
pie
is
is pie.
weirdly delicious.
Ah, delectable.
One of the there outside from the back, you can notice there's an old lady with green skin and
Also a dirty 21.
speckled boils on her nose. And she's like, yes, my pies.
Did I not know about this lady living
No,
behind
she
my
was not there an hour
entire
ago.
time? Hello, miss.
Did she randomly get ported in with the hand?
Niles looks to her. I hired her. Best cook in the state, or the area. I don't know.
Well, there you
Perfect. Loose
Um,
morals?
If you pass the save, DC 18, you receive advantage on Constitution saves for 24
Right.
hours.
No.
Noted.
Very well noted.
I looked this lady. Loose morals?
You shouldn't ask a woman that.
Would you like
Robin.
a shake?
A shake? Depends on the kind of shake.
She
I can
offers
shake your
you
hand
what
to
appears
formally
to
employ
be
you.
An ice cream shake.
I offer it to someone else.
Say less. I'm gonna like snatch it out of his hands.
You'd eat it?
Yeah.
All right. Wisdom save.
Oh, that is easily my worst. Okay, that's a 12.
You're lucky. The DC was 11. You now have advantage on wisdom perception checks for 24
Oh,
hours.
bless.
It is easily the most delicious thing you can taste. So that you notice that if you look deep inside, there's like an eyeball. But if you push your spoon down, you don't actually find the eyeball.
So
It's
you
weird.
said perception advantage or wisdom in general?
Yeah, it's you have advantage on perception checks for 24 hours.
You know, I'm liking the crew we're building up on this place already.
Yes, as long as they can provide more. And I'm going to say, like, another slam
By
on
the way,
bar.
out of character, in case you guys haven't figured out, it's a hag.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would
And
like to
as
say...
soon as you say another, it's like, this is an establishment.
How much? I'm going to ask the hag how much.
She looks to Niles. Niles looks to Robin.
Sean. Well, depends. How much does it cost to get these materials together? We need to make profit.
The hag, the old lady asks, profit? What do you mean? It can't cost anything. She waves her
Oh,
hand
I
and
know.
another shake appears.
I'm just going
That's
to throw
fine.
in... I'm just going to throw in 10 silver. How's that?
I look like intently at the hag. The point is we lie. How much did it cost?
I'm just going to throw a 10 silver
She shrugs.
like on the...
An orphan.
I'm just gonna... Yeah.
An orphan? Shit, that's not a monetary equivalent. How much is
I
an
beg
orphan
to
worth?
differ.
Do you guys know?
A soul coin.
I'm just gonna pop 10
Silver
silver on
coin.
the
So yeah,
counter.
10 silver would be actually that's
A
perfect.
soul
Thank you.
coin.
Good health, 10 gold.
Robin, even if he did hear her correctly, we'll say a silver coin anyway.
At this point,
And then accept the 10 silver coins as the payment.
Chooses to fail the insight.
at this point, Alexandros' eyes are going to turn a shade of black, and will pardon himself from the tavern. Is there a place nearby he might be able to conduct some research on dragons and dragon deities?
The library.
He would like to go to the library and research anything about Bahamut and Tiamat.
I would
After
like
a
to
30-minute
follow
lecture
him.
about being quiet in the library because you stepped on one and you cursed really loudly, you're allowed inside the library.
Very well.
I would like to follow him discreetly.
Cool. Does Alexandros notice any specific books that would pertain to an investigation regarding Bahamut, Tiamat, or followers, I guess?
You find some basic information. What are you angling for?
Specifically looking for how to get in... trying to think of how to word this. How to get in contact with a servant of Tiamat.
Um, they're widely reviled and often even killed on sight, so not easily. There is rumors of troubles involving cultists, even Tiamats themselves, a few hundred miles south.
Okay, duly noted. At this point, he's going to walk back out of the library, and as soon as he leaves the steps of the library, his eyes just change back to white, relaxed expression. He's going to head back to the tavern.
All right. So at this point, Toshiro has received his quote-unquote plot hook. I'm guessing you would like to do shopping before you would like to go on your adventure?
Yes, preferably.
Okay, what do you want?
I would like to as well, but I don't have money.
Well, we are just about to plate mail. How much do we have on the side? Actually, first things first. I had some rusty weapons that I believe someone was going to be restoring, if I remember correctly. I believe there was some discussion of like someone had a spell like mending or something that was able to cleanse the rust off.
No one that I know of.
Okay, fair enough. Then I'm going to see what I can sell the rusted but usable weapons for.
Wait. You're trying to sell rusted weapons?
Mm-hmm.
I might know some. Well, if we can find the weasel, who's apparently now the viper, she should be able to repair them. As long as they're mundane. Prestidigitation's not very good at that, mending broken objects, but mending is, so I think she knew it.
Niles
I'm
leans
just gonna try
forward
to.
under the bar and looks like he does something, and then one of the bar shelves kind of slides aside, and you can see it opens into a small armory.
Well, now we have an armory, but I still need to figure out the swords and rusted weapons.
Yeah.
That wasn't the question.
Sorry, who was it that had the chest that could hold shit?
Robin does now.
Now. Yeah.
Okay. While you're doing this, would there be any way I'd be able to grab the hand axe and longsword I had placed in it a few days ago?
Yeah.
Just to get rid of them.
I mean, tell Robin about it. Robin's wears the chest on his back like a.
Yeah, the
that's like
chest
a
is at a
with
limited
federal.
capacity, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab those two weapons and just get rid of them. Try to go sell them.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can store any long-term valuables or anything like that inside this armory.
But anyway, I do still have to find my friends. I've had people looking around for them, and I've got some basic information on what's going on, but I don't know where they are.
Fine, I'll keep it in mind in future, but for now I'll just try and sell them as is.
That's fair.
You get 10% of the value.
And 10% of the official value?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And that's
grand total.
And that's only because they're going to buy it for scrap metal, basically.
Okay. Well, I've got 6 short sword. Okay, wait, I need to find the book. PHB. Go. No running away vampires. Light. Pull back up here.
While he does that, is there a place in town I can go sell? I just need to get rid of this hand axe and old longsword. I'm done with these things.
They'll buy it for half.
Buy for half each.
Yep.
So rounding down, correct, for the price. So that's going to be 10 gold for both.
Yep.
Cool.
20 minutes later, you see it for sale. You see it being sold for 25 gold as an artifact.
I figured.
Beard. Just one. Okay. Okay. Then I need to look into plate mail. I need to look into purchasing some plate mail.
You see a plate mill that looks fine, but it's got a pretty big dent in the center.
Oh.
Excuse me, sorry.
How much would the dent cost to repair?
It's mundane, but it costs a craftsman pretty expensive to repair.
But a friend, nothing.
I mean, yeah, but we don't have someone with mending.
Roll me a d20.
Yet.
I was referencing that someone might.
The goblin
And we're
does.
trying to. The goblin does.
I've got a 17.
Yeah,
Any
if
mods?
Boblin has it, then Robin would have stated so.
Any mods?
No. Straight up d20.
Okay, just a 17 then.
You receive a discount of 17% because of the dent.
Okie dokie. Works for me. Plate mail normal price, I believe, is like 1,600.
No, it's like 1250, I think.
1,500 GP.
Oh, well, something like that.
All right, let me get a calculator out real quick. You want me to go off of 1,200?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Times, you said 17% discount, which means times 83, or 0.83 it would be. All right. Cool. I will go ahead and pick it up for 996 gold.
All right.
Yikes.
And that is going straight to
I
Romy.
apparently have pizza downstairs, so I'm going to.
Oh, this is
grab
going to
pizza.
me.
Yep.
Oh.
Because I have, you are the tank. I am more damage focused.
And this is just regular plate, right?
It's just full on plate mail, 18 AC.
Yep, the goblin
Well,
repairs
you
it.
had a chain shirt, right, before?
Yes, I have chainmail.
Would like to sell that to some degree for secondhand cash.
Yep.
Half value.
Half value, okay, can do.
75, so 37.
Yep, that works. And did you have anything that you would like to reimburse me with, Romy, at all?
Well, Alexandros is flat fucking broke, so
Fair enough.
let's call it an IOU.
Okay, cool. So
You'll
you owe
you'll
me
probably find some things
6
your wife that
GP
he
plus.
can give you, so.
Awesome. 6 GP plus it is. Because you still owe me 6 from the mummy
Yes,
hand.
yes, because that's how I got the mummy hand. I do have the tab
Yes.
written in my D&D Beyond.
I will go ahead and update the general chat then.
Which, considering the power of this item, was probably really a good steal. Or maybe not nearly enough, depending on how bad it is. Depends on the day.
So far, it hasn't been too terrible.
Alrighty.
GP plus.
What about Morinar? Did he want to help at all with the purchasing of plate mail for the tank?
I am happy to give up all 10 of my gold that I have remaining.
Acceptable.
How much is 6 gold plus?
I grabbed a plate and no pizza. What am
Well,
I doing
you
right
see,
now?
The 6 gold is for the.
You know what? I'll pay you back that
and-
now. So
Okay.
So for the hand, that's gone. I'm down
Okay,
to
so
8 gold.
I'll adjust that. So
Alrighty.
Romy owes
GP plus
owes
plus.
me 0
Just
GP,
GP plus, yeah.
0 GP plus plus. And plus plus basically is the plus is assistance in the plate mail, and then the other plus is interest on the assistance of the plate mail.
Wow.
Lovely. I'm gonna be paying that back for the next 2 months out of game. I already know that shit.
Let's see here.
While Robin is not able to help pay for it, I'm sure there's a lot of people he can meet that might be able to help pay for it.
Yeah, because I'm down to effectively money that I've made from selling
Are you
my
telling
own
me
things
that you
and
are
working.
charging your party members interest?
Yes,
All right.
Understandable, good
You want to
business
be found
ventures.
and clubbed by the constabulary.
that's fine.
If they know about it.
They will. They would break several of your bones. There is a
And
magical
then Romy
trace.
can pay me back a little bit with healing. Problem solved.
All right.
There you go. Exactly.
But no, yeah. If I'm
There's
loading
no
people
thing
money,
as
then yeah, there's interest on that.
IOUs.
Yeah.
I'll pay you back what I can. We'll go by the numbers.
It's fine, dude. I don't really care. Most of it was just party loot.
Alexandros is loyal, damn it.
Then
Yeah,
you can
we all-
pay me
we all
back by helping me
sacrificed a
afford
lot.
plate mail in future.
Sounds good to me.
We sacrificed a lot of people in specific getting money to get that plate mail, so we can just do that again.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Just do it a
pooled the
second time.
money.
Other than that, we're going to need a few rations for the road. I'm assuming that we can get that just from the barn in
Yeah, you have
general.
plenty of rations. Don't worry about it. I
Okay.
don't give a fuck about rations.
We're gonna need some more potions, unless we have enough. I don't know.
Um,
I'm not sure of the statue
Oh
of the rest
boy,
of
man,
the
you guys are prepping the
honestly,
shit out of this.
yeah, I feel like some healing potions would not hurt. Is there
I
anywhere we
still
can
need
find
to
some?
have some on my person.
Is there anywhere we can get these healing potions from?
Yep. Is there like an apothecary nearby?
Do we have that much money?
I have a good bit left over.
Okay.
Do we need money?
Yes, I do at least. If anything, Alexandros doesn't see gold as like a goal that's literally just a
I
means to
have
an end for him.
zero issue
See,
with spending
Robin's
money
the
on the
same
party,
way, except skip the gold bit.
but I have a bit of an attraction to it. Yeah,
So yeah, we need money.
yeah, I've got money,
Ed.
an undisclosed amount. Is there an apothecary nearby where we could check out some potions?
Yes.
Okay, we would like to go there, and I'm specifically looking for potions of healing.
There are 5 available, 50 gold each.
50 gold each. How effective are they?
Standard healing potion. That's the standard price for them.
Yes.
Okay, but like, how much do they heal?
D4, 2d4 plus 4, I believe, or 2. No, 2d4 plus 2, and then it's
Yep.
44 plus 4, and then 88, 84 plus 4, 8.
Yeah.
Numbers are hard. My brain is really. I need
Did
water.
anyone share
Yeah.
the link to the one oh, it's the one shot, that's why. That's probably it.
How many do we want?
Regardless, while they are inside the apothecary doing shopping, Robin's gonna do some street work.
Yeah, how many of those do we
Cost.
want, by the way? Just as a throwaway.
Wrong kind of street work.
However much you feel is appropriate, I would say it's your money, not mine. So
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and purchase 3 of them.
Okay.
And we'll say 1 goes to Romy, 1 goes to, or Alexandros, I should say. 1 goes to Potion Man, and I'm gonna keep 1 on myself. Wait, no, that was supposed to be removed, not add 150 gold. Okay. See, off the top of my head. Oh yes. I need one last thing. How much is a bedroll?
You have one.
How much
Yeah.
is another one?
1 gold.
Is there anywhere I can buy 3 bedrolls?
Oh.
Sure. You buy 3 bedrolls.
Okay. And as of that, I'm good.
Okay. I gave Sebastian once not having to do his shit in session because he wasted like a fucking hour on that. But well, not a full hour, but makes sense.
Nope, on that I'm good.
I'm doing side street work. In other words, I'm scamming people out of their money. And more
What?
accurately, I'm doing magic tricks on the side of a road whilst secretly picking people's pockets.
All right.
There's 3 of those. And
Performance
then-
and sleight of hand.
Fair. All right. Go ahead.
I'm gonna roll performance first, see if I can attract people into this. That's 16 total.
You attract 2 peasants and a noble.
Best and noble. Noble's interesting. And what are his pockets full of? I'm rolling. That's a 9, so plus 12. That's 21 for sleight of hand.
I'm gonna roll. For both of his guards, I'm going to roll a.
You didn't say his
perception.
guards. The peasants his guards.
Yep.
Fair enough. That was not clear at all.
That's fair. Well, I mean, they rolled 8 and a 4, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm not like pilfering his entire existence, but once I do get money off of him, I'm going to put the bag in Chester. I can speak telepathically with Chester, right?
Sure.
Can I ask Chester to pull out like a portion of the gold, but not all of it, and then give me the bag back?
It just has the items you put in there as you put them in.
Yeah. So it can't manipulate the items inside it in any way.
No.
Okay. I
Think
can't
of it
cast
as like a
mage.
chest that has extra,
Yeah.
has like extra
Yeah, I
depth,
figured.
but it does not act like a bag of holding. It doesn't actually,
Yeah.
you don't put it in there and think of the enemy one. You get it. That's not how it works.
Yeah, I was thinking about like potentially because I'm trying to siphon off some of this guy's money and then give his bag back to him so he's not as suspicious. So
Well,
it's
you
not
reached
as
into his
suspicious.
pocket and you found four spare gold
Yeah.
pieces just laying around.
Oh, I got his pocket. All right, cool. I thought I would pilfer like a coin purse or something. If I'm not pilfering a coin purse, I'm not worried about it. It's like the pocket change he had and add it to my pocket change and humbly do nothing else to this man as I continue some street magic work. Some alright street magic.
Okay. So, you guys receive a lead that a town named She Falls is under attack by a wizard.
Is this the same wizard that?
Yes. Hello,
Yeah,
Blight.
that's where I would like to head if people are willing and interested.
I go where Alexandro goes, right?
You don't trust Alexandros?
More like I'm trying to keep you from using that hand any more than you
Oh
have.
no, I've had Alexandros has had his fill for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
For now,
You can
being
also
the
at any
keyword. But
point. You have the adept thief amongst you if you need that paw off his person.
Well, except it went back to him.
When it was destroyed. It'll probably do that anyway, but it might keep him off him for like an hour.
All right. So, you guys arrive at the village. Train conductor, woohoo, choo choo. You know what I'm saying?
I like trains.
Right. So you guys arrive at the village, and they see you as adventurers, and they're begging for your help because they've been tormented by an evil wizard, and he's been doing things like ruining their laundry. He's been stealing their clothes, setting the clothes on fire, even on occasion. He's been stealing cows, making them go off in the distance, making them stillborn, all kinds of horrible, demonic, evil things. Anything they can blame on him, they're blaming on him because he's evil, right? And so they're begging
Real
you for
terrorist
assistance.
there.
Honestly, right? How would you feel if like every fucking calf had two heads, and every time you put up laundry to dry, fucking disappear because of that asshole? I'd be irritated too.
This guy's chaotic neutral as shit. Selling you laundry machines that disappear your clothes. They're clean now, so is.
You sure he's not a brownie? I feel like he's a brownie.
Transversely a brony.
That's just worse.
All right, so I assume you guys are going to be pursuing this wizard.
Yep. I'm assuming that they inform us of the location of his tower.
Yes, it lies within a valley of. It lies like the entrance lies within a valley of mountains and a forest, and his tower lies on one of the great peaks. You can't fly to it because it's perpetually surrounded by thunderclouds.
Hmm.
Would you like to see the picture of the area you're surrounded by?
Yeah.
There are several things of note. There is, and I will show you the picture of each thing as you go to it. Let's see. You see, to the west, there is a sturdy mountain fall that feeds a small lake. To the north, to the far north, there is an open chasm that you can kind of lean down and see details in. There is a tunnel, which is the only way that supposedly you know of that leads to the wizard's tower, and there is a strange circle among pillars of stone with a chest inside.
What are we doing?
That's a good question. A lot of silence. I don't know.
Honestly, not.
I feel like Remy's really nervous. I can see it. And I can hear it in his voice.
You feel like who is nervous?
You.
Who's Remy?
Oh, fuck you, Alex.
You did
Don't
say
make
you
me
would
pretty.
forget it, so I'll give you that.
The clouds now learn finger of death.
Morinar would like to see would like to take a look more carefully at the chasm.
Okay. This is the area that you see. Give me a second while I pull up the second part.
The ground butthole.
What?
What?
Try frog, butthole.
Use tongue butthole
Hmm.
from Dark Souls.
That is what it's from. Yes.
Indeed. Indubitably. Exquisitely, some might say.
We need birds to carry swords.
Robin cannot
Robin,
do
your
that.
bird can't carry a sword. Come on, man.
It's a little too small.
It could carry a sword.
So, is everyone with you?
I would assume we're all together, right?
I don't know.
Did
Well, I
anyone
mean, we're all
not
together,
come?
but did you advance forward to get a better look by yourself?
I guess I'm kind of right by the edge without falling in.
So you look inside. I want you to roll me a perception check, Mr. Eagle Eye.
I can also send my bird 100 feet down there.
19.
To be able to communicate with it.
Okay. The chasm reveals a glimpse into the mist-shrouded tunnels below. Skeletons mar the surface as if in a deep pit of oil, lying motionless, picked clean of flesh. Harsh, crisp bones stick out of the mist as if in a set of broken teeth. The bones of a huge draconic creature are the main display. It appears that a young dragon died here. It was trapped in the tar and eaten alive.
Well, something just killed the dragon. It's either that or it got trapped down there by that weird substance.
I smell the no.
So you're conveying this to the rest of us, correct?
Yes, I just said that to the rest of
Okay. I mean, this sounds like a stupid question. Is there anything discernible specifically about the dragon's skeleton, or is it just a young dragon?
Whatever it was had big teeth.
Okay.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but
Probably
all my
not.
experiences in nature suggest that this is not the way we necessarily want to go.
Yeah, that's a danger hole.
Apart on the opposite end of the chasm, you notice about halfway down the wall that's lopsided. There is a small opening where it's shrouded by darkness, but inside is some kind of flickering light, golden in color.
Well, I could send Robin down to investigate.
That sounds like a good idea.
If we
Could
don't
be
want
the
to
greatest
jump into
idea.
this hole.
Go into this miniature little tunnel. You notice it's tight crevices, and it's surrounded by some kind of weird, thick mucus. However, there are 3 or 4 corpses. They got some miscellaneous equipment, but it looks like whatever it was tore open their armor without effort and ate them alive.
Jesus.
I imagine Robin
Spicy.
apparently
There
went
is
into
a
the vision road
flickering
of the Robin.
eternal torch, as well as a small sack of gold.
What can my find familiar carry and weight?
It's a robin.
Yeah, it's a robin. I don't think.
Not much, but
I don't
Two
think
robins
more than-
together with a string attached.
and my
Well,
Robin
that's-
can't cast Mage Hand, so that's a
Slay
problem.
of robins.
You have to ask yourself, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen
Of an unlighted swallow.
But
And
how?
and duly do research depending on whether it is European or African.
Yep. I'm also going to need you to
God.
figure out whether or not it
Can I
can
get-
actually physically carry a coconut.
I mean, you could change the shape of your familiar.
It takes an hour to do so.
How badly do you want the thing?
I am going to have my Robin try to land on the person, see if the Robin can nestle it open and see inside.
On what?
On the bag, hopefully. It's a small bird. I don't know how big the bag is. If the
There's
Robin
a lot
looks,
of gold in there. You can't really count it though.
yeah, I'm not looking to count it. I was just seeing, is there any platinum coins inside that the Robin can see?
Shiny, shiny, shiny silver. Maybe.
I'm the one looking through its eyes, so
Probably. You could.
Probably.
It's hard to tell in the murk, but that
if I
definitely
can
could be platinum.
if I can see one coin that looks
Oh,
like
shit.
platinum, I'm
Oh.
gonna have the Robin pick up a platinum coin and take it out. Because I imagine that the Robin can carry at least a platinum coin and like nothing else.
The Robin safely makes it. You now have a platinum coin.
Awesome. Robin comes back up, and while this is happening,
Let me
Robin's
guess. I'll fucking
communicating.
do it again.
That's a
We're
lot
gonna
of trip.
spend. Yeah, I was gonna say we're gonna spend
Just-
7 hours making it
It's a
expedited.
worthwhile singular trip, but once the bird comes back up, I will palm the platinum, put it into my pouch, and just look at the guys. That's a fucked tunnel. There's a lot of no going on down there. Some kind of mucus-like substance on the walls. There's a torch in there that presumably has been going for a while. A bunch of corpses, a bag of gold, which I stole this platinum coin from, much as I could carry. Not a fun place looking down there.
Would there be any way that I could approach the edge of the chasm and cast Divine Sense to see if I check anything?
Inside the chasm, you don't feel anything, but there is a distinct trace of some really acrid smell, like the sharpness of evil, like a taint of it through the crevice. Something was so fucking evil that it left an actual physical taint that you can sense.
If you give me an hour, I can send an owl down there.
Mm.
In Alexandros'
mean-
peak, that's for sure.
I'm definitely okay with like scouting the area out for a little bit, so I'm cool with waiting an hour.
Yeah.
Also, owls have advantage on perception checks, so just
You
that
should
thing that they
you should just keep your Robin to be an owl forever.
just wouldn't
A
fit my
robin-sized owl.
Robin-sized owl. An owl-sized robin.
No.
Oh, I wouldn't be against that.
All
but
right, so you
I don't
spend the
know.
time to get an owl.
Yeah, I'll spend an hour and put together, change Robin into an owl. My name is now Owl. Yeah, and I'm gonna send the owl down now. And this time I'm gonna like give a more thorough look over in the room, if I can. So, perception or something.
Yeah.
What am I
Okay, where exactly are you trying to perceive?
I'm just having the owl look around the cave for any danger.
Are you going in the crevice, or are you going down the actual tunnels?
Back to wherever that gold bag was.
Okay,
As
that's
far
in
as
the
I got last
crevice.
time.
Because the way it is like the chasm. You're on like the tall side of the chasm, and it kind of slopes down, and then there's an opening kind of lower down, and like
None
halfway
of us
down
have
this
gotten-
opening, there's a crevice where your Robin went.
Yeah, none of us have gone in this cave yet.
Nope.
But I'm sending the owl down to wherever my Robin was with that gold purse of some kind. How big was the bag?
Size of your hand.
Size your hand? No.
I
Robin's
mean,
carry-
owls can carry entire
Yeah,
rabbits.
owls hunt rabbits. Like it's not an issue. Yeah, but I'm having my owl look around whilst it's flying in there to be like to keep an eye out for anything that might be a problem.
Okay.
If I have to bamf the owl back, I will. It's basically I'm just using perception to check for things that are stealthing potentially.
You can't. Your owl doesn't see anything inside the crevice.
No check.
Nope.
Okay.
Since we were there for an hour waiting, is there any possible way Morinar could try to carefully inspect and try to figure out what that tar-like substance is?
Without climbing to the chasm? No.
Okay.
I wanted to check out and see if I could figure out what's going on with the chest.
Okay. So do you guys want to do this while Robin's like chanting his little ritual?
Sure.
Yeah, over the hour.
Okay. So everyone else wants to do this while he's busy?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So you see a 1 second. You see a strange runic circle
Oh, we know how these go.
with a chest in the center of it.
An oddly familiar orientation.
So is our goblin with us? Is Boblin here?
I imagine Boblin is still in the tavern. We didn't really say we would grab him.
That's fair. I want to mage hand it open. Does the chest appear to be locked?
Yes.
I cannot personally mage hand it open because I am not a arcane trickster. So
Not really much I can do other than throwing a rock at the chest to trip anything that might be there. So
I also can't help you guys at all right now because I am.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. What's the biggest rock nearby?
Yeah, I'm burning.
Huge stone, like stone spires. Crawling
cool.
out of
I'm gonna
the biggest rock nearby we could lift.
I'm gonna
between me and
see
Alex.
I was gonna say I'm gonna see if I can just rip
About
one
the one
off
size
and
of Alex's head.
okay, I'm just gonna see if I can take one by itself and try to hurl it like a javelin at this chest.
Yeah, that, and just like see if we can't bust the chest or at least break it.
Roll to hit with an improvised weapon.
Shoot, improvised weapon. I gotta. How do I do that? Stupid question.
It's basically a simple weapon that you're.
Just make an attack roll without
proficient
proficiency.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 5.
Ooh.
It'll land short of the circle. You would not win any
Okay, cool.
contests.
Then I'm going to pick up the rock since it didn't land in the circle, and I'm going to attempt.
You can still add your dex to that. You just don't add proficiency.
It didn't matter. It would have been a 6.
Thrown weapon
Cool.
strength.
All right. Roll it with advantage because you're so close.
Okay.
Pretty sure ranged attacks are made with a.
First roll's a 1, so good thing I got advantage. Second roll is a 13, and do I add strength because thrown weapon?
Yep.
Okay, so that'll be
being a thing.
Thrown weapons are strength, whereas normally ranged weapons are dex.
You hit the chest.
It is a +4, so it'd be 17.
Roll damage.
What die?
D4 plus strength.
Okay. Roll a d4 plus my strength mod. Stupid little pyramid, get your ass out here. Okay. That's 3.
You hit the chest and you crack the top of it, but the stone lands inside the circle.
Okay.
Weirdly, the chest didn't seem to move at all when hit.
Can we see inside of it now?
Some kind of greenish purplish light is leaking out of the chest.
Can I try to throw another rock and try to like make more of an opening so we can see
No
better?
more rocks.
Okay, cool. I would like to take my maul to one of the stone spires nearby and make another rock.
You take a swing, and it does not break at all. It's like solid rock.
How large is the circle?
About 8 feet, 7 feet, about a man's width. A little bit more.
Okay, so then like could easily from standing outside the circle swing like from the end of a maul and smack the top of the chest.
Can Robin hear these guys like faffing about?
I mean, without interrupting his spell, no.
Maul has a reach of 5 feet, so I would imagine
Yeah,
it'd be
you
a little bit short.
could swing at it if you wanted to.
Then yeah, I'm going to go ahead and like making certain that I'm standing outside the circle, swing down on the spot that we hit before.
All right, Morinar. Before he does this, are you going to be investigating the area?
I was just about to say I want to be taking a look around this
All right,
area.
great. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. That would be a 20.
All right, you get a better look at the stones, as if from like a bird eye view.
Oh.
I'm going to immediately when I get the sense of that, I'm like, guys, I do believe we should stop. Stand back here with me and let me point out what I'm seeing. These giant pillars things that you were trying to break earlier, I think they form some kind of a giant hand.
Oh, and it's like obviously pointed out like it's a hand, and then that's it.
Oh.
Not
Fair
sure
enough.
we want to be testing anything in the center of said giant hand.
I want to
Is
ask
there-
what. Sorry, go ahead.
Does there appear to be a giant body to go with the giant hand?
I don't think we'd have any way
As
of
far as you
knowing
can
that.
tell, no.
Would there be any way? I'm not going to actually attempt this yet, but would there be any way for me to like take a running bound and basically like tackle the chest outside of the ring, just out of the reach of this hand? Or would
Without
it be
some
like?
kind of miracle Herculean roll? Probably not.
Then never mind. Then
Well, we have time to burn, right? I do have some rope. Does anyone want to practice
God.
some lassoing?
I do as well, actually. So we could make 2 lassos. Try to do this.
Seems fine.
Shall we make a game out of it?
Sure, kill some time.
You managed to lasso the chest.
Sweet.
You tell
Nothing
it
happens to us?
does
Excellent.
not move an inch.
Oh.
Oh.
I'd say not worth it then.
I gave you
Yeah,
points for
fuck it.
trying, though.
Fuck it. It was worth a try.
And when I rolled Arcana on the runes?
I can, actually. I will do that. That wasn't good. That's a 7. Never mind. Somebody want to assist me?
Yeah, I can. I'll assist him. I'll assist him. Go for it.
That wasn't any better. That was a 5.
Well, I guess we're not getting this
As
chest.
far as you know, these runes aren't magical.
Yeah, as far as we know. So, I give up.
All right,
Alexandros
well,
is just going to walk away from this.
Morna just kind of gives it a
You're
one
confident
last-
the runes aren't magical.
Right there.
Morna's
Con-
gonna... Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just repeating what he said. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Even though it was right there.
No, I was just saying Mornar would be kind of like very suspicious of this entire place now, just because of
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I'd be willing to just wait for Robin to finish up his thing so that we can
Yeah.
head inside.
Let's do that.
Or I guess head up the mountain, as
Okay,
it
so
were.
you guys are forfeiting the chest, basically?
Yep.
I think so.
So out of
That's the safe
character,
bet.
not trapped.
Wow.
Oh, well.
Oh, well, we gave it up, so too late
The
now.
only the magic circle just made sure it just stayed put.
Cool. I'll make sure to out of character stop by there on the way home.
out of pure curiosity.
Okay. All right. So you guys also notice while you're faffing about, you notice a tunnel and a waterfall. Allow me to send you the entire picture of the area now, because now you know that now, because I don't want to, didn't want to spoil you with the hand, because that added a whole dimension of that added like a whole extra dimension of okay.
Yeah, I saw the hand in me. I was like, okay, if we touch that chest, we're gonna get like grasped to death.
grasp, right? Like we're gonna get crushed by her or something.
Only in the playtest. But with them, I basically gave them a magic item that reround time every time they died. So they only used it like 30 times. So
Yeah.
Oh, well, that
Um,
would have been helpful. Oh, well.
I think Morinar, if we're kind of just waiting, I think by nature he would like to go and just be at the waterfall just to kind of take a look and just it's really just a nature thing less than anything else.
you
Just-
notice an unusual path through the forest that it's like a miniature dirt road, except it's completely natural. It's like the nature itself, like wove like a very nice path for you to walk without much effort spent.
Well, Wizard has some taste, I guess.
Roll me a perception check when you get to the waterfall.
Right. So, not great. 16.
All right. So, let's see. So, this is a sturdy mountain waterfall. I told you it feeds a small lake. So, further inspection of the lake reveals that it's not really shallow, despite its size. It is, in fact, very deep. You can see kind of down with the crystal clear water, but it becomes like more and more obscure the further it gets towards the bottom. You can almost like see the bottom, but you're not 100% sure. It's got that open sea feeling. However, at the top of the lake, rocks like lily pads litter the surface as if an internal motionless dance to form an undulating bridge. You also notice that around the middle of the lake, around the top middle of the lake, there's the occasional bubble from air.
How tall is this waterfall?
Solid 80 feet.
Okay, so to make it down to the lake would be some kind of climbing. Okay.
No, I mean, if you follow the bridge, that's about 200 feet, maybe 100 feet, so something like that.
Oh, I'm sorry. The bridge is not on the lake. It's actually following from the top of the waterfall down.
No, like it goes to the base of the waterfall.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, from the shore, basically.
Got it.
Because if you look at the map, there's actually a slight area where you can get down easily. So.
Right. Okay. Well, are the other guys just hanging around Robin, or did they come with?
I probably would have came with you just out of more curiosity than anything else.
I would say at this
like
point,
sitting under waterfalls.
I would say at this point, Robin's done with his thing, and he has his owl.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say if I feel like an hour's up, I'm gonna go check back with Robin. But I'm gonna tell the group that, hey, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I'm rather quite intrigued by the lake. It's a nice little bridge on it. It's quite special, quite unique, I think.
Okay.
So we're going across this lake then?
Not before I grab that bag that's down there. I spent an hour putting this owl together. I'm not going to waste the time.
It's like the robot scene.
The Robin feels very weird being an owl.
I imagine so. But it's okay. It'll go back to normal.
You send it to grab the coin purse?
As long as it's, like, if based off the last perception check not being a thing that I needed to do, yeah.
Okay. As your bird comes back with the coin purse, you now receive an additional 14 platinum, and and you hear a whisper inside your mind, like kind of next to your ear, "Give me the bird, give me the bird, give me the bird."
I take the platinum coins out and I throw the pouch into the pit again.
It sinks and immediately catches flame.
I give the bag a thumbs up. Fuck you. And continue with my coins in my purse.
All right. So you're all at the waterfall. What do? You have the waterfall and the tunnel to investigate.
What do we see around us again? Remind me. If we're at
the waterfall is in front of you, and there's a tunnel behind you. Basically, ways the other direction.
I'm just gonna kind of wait at the behest of the rest of the group. They are far more knowledgeable than Alexandros is.
Does the bridge seem sturdy enough to walk on? Like, am I pretty confident it's not going to break on? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then Morinar is going to kind of start making his way across, while keeping an eye out, just generally looking around.
Yep. I will, in addition to like him looking around, I'm gonna have the owl, whose name is Robin, because confusion. I'm gonna have it fly about 100 feet above us, keeping an eye out for us as a bird's eye view, sort of looking around as well.
Okay. You do this as you get on the bridge?
After the owl comes out of the hole, pretty much just consistently staying above us, looking out for us.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
Cool. Owls do this at advantage because the monster manual says.
Owls! Yay!
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, wait. What is an owl's perception? I know they have advantage on this, but I don't actually know what their stats are.
Great question. I don't know.
Let me see.
Owl. Thanks D&D Beyond for being a very quick D&D research tool.
Perception +3.
Perception +3. Nice. I rolled a 15, so that's a
18.
18 total for perception. Oh, they also have keen hearing. I didn't know that.
Owl's OP, dude.
Useful for sure. Three
You don't
strength.
see
though.
anything.
That's good. I mean, unless secret entities rolled higher than an 18 for stealth, we could. But yeah, basically, with that just being like Robin, or yeah, I guess it's technically called Robin, just like communicating to me telepathically if it sees anything while we're doing our things, so Robin doesn't have to look out. God, it's getting confusing now.
All right, so what do you guys do?
I'm kind of just walking across the bridge to see where it leads.
Same.
Okay. You guys get halfway on the bridge and you hear another voice in your head. Give me the bird and I can help. Give me the bird and I can help.
Help what?
Who is this?
Only Robin hears this.
Only yeah, I figured it's only me. Help with what? We don't even what?
I want everyone to roll me a dexterity save.
Everyone?
Oh no!
Oh no.
23.
8.
16.
All right, Alex, you have a backup character, right?
Motherfucker.
14.
Yeah, I do.
19 total dexterity.
There is a sharp wind and Alex falls into the water. Roll me a perception check, Alex, with advantage.
A perception check with advantage. Okay. Well, it's a good thing that was advantage. 12.
Ooh.
It's much less stealthy this time. You
So
see
there was
5
something.
sets of red eyes looking at you.
Cool. Not really much I can do versus this. I'm stuck in the water with plate mail on.
With all of this happening, I just snapped my bird out of existence.
Would there be any way that I could channel divinity dreadful aspect?
What does that do?
Each creature must make a wisdom saving throw DC 14. And if on failure, they are
Well,
frightened
I'd
of
like
me.
you roll me a stealth check first, but
Oh, you want me to roll stealth check first?
He still has an opportunity to hide?
yeah.
Well, let's see. It's disadvantage.
Ooh.
So that's a net one. It's disadvantage because of my plate.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
They see the
Disadvantage.
shining
If you're-
plate. The
if you're standing
shining
still,
plate
but-
that
As a
has,
side
like,
note,
light gleaming off it.
quick question I have. Okay.
Yeah.
So we just had our rope out a little bit ago, making loops and whatnot.
Yeah.
Can we try to fish him out?
Yeah. I
Like
have
after we see him fall in?
You could use your reaction, yeah.
I'd like to do that.
actions. Yeah, we're gonna pull
Okay.
together.
Meanwhile, while that's happening, I'm still going to try to use my dreadful aspect. At least buy me some time.
All right.
So
well,
they gotta.
Everyone
Unless
roll
they're
initiative.
Okay.
Does that include me since I'm stuck in the water?
Yes. Yes, it
You're
definitely
the
does.
most foremost person in that.
Oh boy.
Thank fuck. Guys, it happened.
This creature rolled a nat 20 on stealth. You want to know what it is?
What is it?
Roll a nature check, Alex.
That's not bad, but
Or history
oh
check,
my
your choice.
god! Oh, it doesn't matter. They're both the same 13. I'm getting
You've heard
shit.
stories of this creature. It's a hydra.
I fucking had a thought
In
that it
the
would be a
depths.
Hydra. Hydra in the depths. Okay.
Yeah, I did hint at it with the water bubbles.
Yeah, I thought I thought like obviously there was a creature under there, but I was also like, oh, maybe it's just underwater cave system. But guess not.
Dora.
Or something else.
I
Meanwhile,
was hoping,
Thog's
I was
chilling on
hoping
the
when we
shore.
crossed it, we would see better. But
On the shore with a beer.
He was smart enough to avoid it. He just didn't have the charisma to tell you.
What is my charisma? Is it okay?
8.
It's still shit.
your charisma's still 8.
All right. Oh boy. All right. Oh man.
Oh, I was about to say Toshio didn't roll. There we go.
Well, we're just hoping that it rolls low on the initiative, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna use the CR8, not the CR12 version.
Oh,
Is
yeah.
it CR12 version?
Fake.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Both of which are well above a party of level 3s, but
Yep.
Yeah.
This is what it is.
Yeah, it is. Let's see. Let me remove Boblin because he's not there.
Can't wait to die in this session.
And Thog's chilling on the beach. So is he going to help when the Hydra emerges from the water?
Hell yeah, dude.
Okay. Yeah, it's definitely considered a deadly encounter, boys.
Yep.
Yep, yeah, that's what you told us.
But just imagine it was just still sitting there with my ass in the sand, just
Watch.
Being like, all right, well, we're not going to win this one, boys. Have a good luck, you know?
Right? Just walks away.
Oh, no. It rolled a 19 on initiative.
I still beat
no,
it.
That's actually faster than.
Well,
no,
Robin is still going first.
Yeah, Robin goes first.
Oh, boy. All right. Let me roll HP because you guys needed to roll low, otherwise you're fucked. I'm gonna do this.
It's not gonna roll low. I already know it.
Oh, boy.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
Well, it's lower than it normally
It's lower
would be.
than I was expecting.
Yeah, it's much lower than
Well,
I
it has
expected.
a large bonus, too, so.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah, that's
It
just
actually rolled above average.
Yeah, that's just the dice.
Fucking Tevin.
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Let's hope. Well, if we can fish him out beforehand.
Oh wait, sorry. This way back when I got the Leech Blade, Theo. I don't think you ever told me how many charges this thing has.
Charges? Did it say anything about charges?
It says you can expend charges. This weapon starts at 1d4 -1 when found, and regains 1d4 charges every dawn.
Yeah, it holds up to 4 charges.
Okay, so it has 4 charges. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, Robin, as the fight starts, you hear in your head once more. Give me the bird, and I will help. Give me the bird, and I will help.
The bird is not here. So is this Hydra like at all within 60 feet of me? And can I throw a bead of force at it directly?
There's a good chance you're gonna hit your buddy with it. Yeah, but you can do it.
Well, it's more of a so he's within a 10-foot sphere of the Hydra.
Yeah, I'm pretty much like almost right in front of it. If I fell in and I saw 5 sets of eyes staring right back at me, I'd assume I'm within a decent amount of feet with it.
Yeah. And you're sinking because, plate armor.
Yeah, that too. So that pressing problem than the Hydra, believe it or not.
Thing is, can I get him on the edge of the bead of force?
I'm still sinking.
Yes, but this will prevent you from doing so in a strange way. At the very least, you won't be able to. The Hydra won't be able to do anything if it fails.
Mm-hmm. By the way, you notice there's an open cavern to your left, by the way. So you could leave Alex to his fate and run. It'd probably eat him and leave you alone.
Robin knows this is not a fight that we can take, but it's going to try to give us
do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you can take
Meanwhile,
5
Toshiro is like, we
damage,
just
right?
bought that fucking plate armor. I'll be damned if we lose it.
Yeah, I
do owe the plus. I don't think that's a debt he wants removed so easily.
I throw a bead of force at the Hydra. It has to make a DC 15 Dexterity saving throw.
All right.
And so
it rolls
does
a nat 20. It slithers out of the way.
Yeah. So does
Oh right, DC 15. Yes, I will do that. Just made 15.
Just made 15. Awesome. So it does nothing at all. Because it's not a save for half. It's just it deals 5d4 force damage if
But it creates a sphere, right? Like a literal
Yeah, it creates a 10-foot radius sphere for 1 minute. Any creature that failed to save is completely within the area is trapped inside the sphere. Creatures that succeed on a save or are partially within the area are pushed away from the center of the sphere until they are no longer inside it. Does the Hydra get pushed down?
Yes.
Because that would be the direction, and that should push. Who is it? Alexandros that's stuck
Alex
in the
gets
water?
pushed to the surface. You hear
Yeah,
him
Alex
breathe.
gets pushed up. Hydra gets pushed down. How big is this lake's total
By
area?
the way, you were not completely aware of what's down there. You just saw multiple eye stats. So
Yeah.
Alex can now communicate what the fuck is down there.
Yeah. Regardless, like
Hydra!
how big is this? How big is the open? Does this 10-foot radius sphere, 20-foot diameter sphere, block off the lake exit?
No.
No, this is big lake, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, regardless, you're now not sinking anymore. That's
but I'm not sinking anymore. But I just got up for air, so I'm gonna start sinking again because I'm still in the water.
No, the sphere's there.
You're standing on the sphere now for a minute.
Oh, got
It's
you.
just there.
Okay.
Only breathable air can pass through the sphere. You stand on top of the fucker.
Got it. So I'm technically above the water then.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Also,
That's
an
fine.
enclosed. So there's actually this kind of works out as well because an enclosed creature can push against the sphere while moving up to half the creature's speed. The sphere can be picked up, and its magic causes it to only weigh 1 pound, regardless of the weight of the creature's. So
It's
that's actually
essentially
a
an
better question.
inflatable bubble.
Yeah, is the sphere inflated? Or it's probably it pushed water out because nothing goes through it except for breathable air. So this is just a bubble floating on the surface now that you're standing on top of.
Yeah.
We could have I could have had my owl pick up the Hydra if it got stuck in this thing and taken it into the sky and dropped it.
Well, we could. I mean, this is one of the times where if Alex failed the throw, it would have actually been good.
Yeah.
He would have been stuck inside.
Yeah.
Would you have taken an assload of damage?
He would have taken 5d4 force damage if he had failed to save.
It probably would have gotten me pretty low then, but I mean,
Unfortunately, now this thing
you
is
just touch yourself and be good anyway. So
yeah, that too.
Yeah, now the sphere is in the way of the Hydra. Nobody can hit it, but it can't hit
all right.
us.
So it's gonna be the Hydra's turn.
I haven't finished my turn yet. That was my bonus action.
Okay, go.
We were just planning shit. But as my action, I'm going to toss down a rope to Alexandros and try to get somebody else to help me pick him up because I sure as shit can't.
Yeah. I'm moving towards you.
I already should have a rope down there with my reaction from earlier.
Well, there we go.
Okay.
I will just help you pull up if I can.
Okay, so your combined efforts, you managed to get the rope over there. Give me 1 second. Oh boy. Robin, you hear another voice in your head. Give me the bird. Give me the bird. Or else.
The bird doesn't exist.
Make a dexterity save.
There was never a bird. Dexterity saving throw, that's a 21.
You feel a hand try to shove you inside the water, but you barely avoid being going in.
Cool.
Now it's the Hydra's turn. Alright, so it is going to emerge from the water, all 5 heads. And it's not going to breathe fire because I don't want to murder everyone. It is instead going to attack. 1 for everyone. Because it's got that many attacks. Get it? 5 people.
Yeah, hilarious.
How far is this bridge off of the surface of the water?
The bridge is on the surface.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, attack numero uno.
Who's it at?
Mornar does a 26 hit you.
Yes, it does.
I'm just making sure. You know, some weird shit can happen in D&D. I've seen some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Level 2 wizards with 23 ACs.
Fucking not even. I don't
And
even
then they
talk
cast shield.
about it. All right, you take you take 13 damage from a bite.
Ow.
Thog, are you in this? Are you rushing to their defense, or are you chilling on the beach right now?
I'm here.
You're very calm in front of this thing. All right, it's going to attack you. Does a 12 hit?
No.
Okay. It's going to attack Toshiro.
Yep.
Does a 16 hit?
That is meat, therefore it beats.
All right. You take 8 piercing damage.
Okay.
Alex does a 17 hit.
No.
Plate armor.
Yeah, almost killed me, but now it's for the win.
All right. You don't get hit. Morinard, your turn.
Can I? Because we're basically, I'm basically right by Alex, and I'm assuming. Am I able to like just help grab him onto the bridge?
Mhm.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna help him onto the bridge first,
Thank you, friend Morinar.
All right.
and then
He's
I'm
on the
gonna
bridge.
if I can, then I'm gonna move as far down towards the end. You said there was a entrance to our left.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move as far down towards that way as I can.
By the way, it's 10 feet away from you guys, so it's outside of normal melee range.
Yeah, there's not much I can do without losing weapons, so.
Yeah, but unless if helping Alex up isn't a action, then I would like to shoot at it. But if it is an action, then I'm just gonna run.
I'll do it as your bonus action.
Okay, sweet. Then I would like to make a shot with my shiny new bow. Oh, that's not. Oh, 10. Is that gonna hit? Oh, sorry, 13. Is that gonna hit? I think so.
Wow, you rolled really low.
I rolled really low.
It does not.
Yeah, figured. Well, then I'm just gonna move towards the entrance as much as I can.
Where are you heading? Which direction? Left goes further towards like the waterfall and the little cavern you can kind of see, or you head to the right, which is to the shore.
But to the right, I'm assuming I'm gonna be moving through my friends.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to the left.
Okay. All right, Thog.
Obviously I want to swing my great axe at him, but can I even reach him?
No.
Can I charge or swim to him?
Why?
Yeah.
There-
Sure.
There's a bead of force bubble in the lake that you could potentially try to stand on.
Roll a dexterity check.
18.
That's a dex save.
You are on top of the beat of force. You can now hit the thing with melee attacks.
Okay, did that consume my action or?
No.
Okay.
That was just movement.
Oh, a crit to hit.
That is an assault.
Nice.
Roll damage.
It's not gonna be good because it was a hit. Yeah, 17.
Okay. You take a good chunk out of one of its heads.
Whoa, it's a 2d12?
When he crits,
Oh, that's right. That's right. Duh.
Toshiro.
Well, we can't reach it. And everyone is safe, correct?
Well, we're
Except
on
for
the
the
bridge.
barbarian
We
who
are
charged
safe.
right the fuck on in.
It worked.
and as far as I can tell, this Hydra just attacked all of us, so it has a reach.
Yep.
Cool, I'm out.
All right, you
I
follow
have pulled the
Mornar.
paladin to safety, and I'm dipping. Yeah.
I'm surprised it's not making attacks of opportunity. It's got one reaction at least.
Why would you say anything?
It already used it.
But 'cause I'm a responsible player.
Yeah, it already used it.
It doesn't have a reaction.
Trust me,
I mean,
the Mornar would have had a bad time if it had a reaction left.
Yeah.
All right, Alexandros, what are you doing, buddy?
I don't know, because like I honor the bravery of Thog over there, and just.
And you think about it, he's a really smart guy. He's got to think this is a good idea.
But at the same time, I
No.
fall off that beat of force, like I'm done for again.
I mean, you
So-
can swim to the surface with it. It just makes it a pain in the ass.
Did I already use my? Did we count the dreadful aspect, or can I use that now?
You could use that now if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and channel divinity dreadful aspect. So wisdom saving throw DC 14.
You want to roll me a nature check first?
Sure. 14.
This thing is this thing is the biggest, baddest thing that's ever walked the earth, according to it. It has an intelligence of 2. It literally does not feel fear.
Cool. So I wasted my channel divinity.
No, you know this before you channel divinity.
Okay. Well, I mean, this is one of the few times Alexandros is going to think to do the smarter thing, and he's going to probably have to dip as well. He's going to run to the left.
Right. Robin, you gonna leave Thog to die?
Robin can't do anything for Thog. But
Yeah, that's literally it. Is I don't want to leave him to die, but I
You
can't
could
do
make
anything.
a full-on bridge out of beads of force.
Or no.
Or Thog can get back on the bridge because the beat of force is probably not very far. One way or the other, Thog's gonna have to figure himself out. But I'm not wasting all my beads of force on throwing him at water.
You guys should all just like charge in with me.
I
Or
have
we
an
could
idea.
not.
It just requires the Hydra failing the dexterity saving throw. But I don't want to burn all my beads.
The gif.
I would hold on to it because we're not even inside of the tower yet.
Very true.
I have 7 of them, now 6. Yes.
What could go wrong? That's my assertion.
I got somebody that just walked in.
The DM wants it, don't do it.
Well, again, we could just throw it at Thog.
I'm gonna do my turn real quick. Well, throwing it at Thog would not help him at all. But I'm gonna throw another beat of force at the Hydra. It's 10 feet away from us, and everybody else. Well, Thog will have to make a dexterity saving
It
throw.
makes a 7.
A 7 total.
Yep.
It takes
Is it?
shit. Thog, roll, and
Am I
please
rolling?
succeed. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay. I probably won't make it, just because. Oh.
Oh no! Oh wow!
Really?
Passed.
Wow!
Fuck.
Really? Won't make it. Yeah.
So this is my bonus action that I'm doing this.
Yeah.
That's all right. 3. So the Hydra takes 7. That's not all the damage. 7 plus 5, 12 force damage, and is trapped inside of the force ball. It cannot do anything to. Nothing can pass through the wall of the bead of force's wall. Words are hard. And also, this ball weighs 1 pound, regardless of what's inside. I summon my owl.
You hear a voice.
And
Give me the bird. Give me the bird. Give me
And
the
I-
bird. Give me the
and
bird.
I command the owl to grab the Hydra ball and start flying upwards.
How big is this? How big is this sphere?
The sphere can be picked up, and its magic causes it to weigh 1 pound, regardless.
Okay, I
of
understand. How
the way
big
that
is the
it's
sphere
inside.
itself?
It's a
Sufficiently
10-foot
large
radius.
to store anything. Or to store whatever it hits.
10-foot radius, so it's a 20-foot diameter sphere. I'm not sure how big. It doesn't
This
specify.
thing is huge.
the size of-
That's the thing.
Yeah, it doesn't-
Literally huge.
Yeah, but that's still huge. Huge is how big of a space scale?
Huge is 3x3.
3x3. Yeah, the beat of force is still bigger than that because the beat of force circle is a 4x4.
Okay.
It's a 10-foot radius, is what he's saying.
Yeah, 10-foot radius, 20-foot diameter.
Okay.
That's
40
4
foot.
spaces.
Or no, yeah, 20-foot diameter. You're right. You're right.
So it would be big enough to hold the Hydra and pretty much nothing else. But
Wait, how is this owl gonna grab it?
all that the beat of force states is that it can be picked up, and regardless of what's inside of it, the ball weighs 1 pound.
I'll tell you what, how about this? Instead of having the owl grab it, how about we
The
just have
reason-
Frog toss it to us?
Well, I'm having the owl grab it and fly up.
Well,
The
yeah,
owl
but
has
like
a
the
60-foot
owl
flight
doesn't.
speed.
There's no grip, and nothing
I
can
don't
pass
know.
through
It's
it.
It's a magic item kind of thing. I'm not sure how it works because we are in small human forms not going to be easily able to pick up a giant fucking 20-foot diameter sphere.
Then an
But it
owl
says
can do even less.
well, it literally the magic item states an enclosed creature can use its action to push against the sphere's wall, moving the sphere up to half its movement speed. The sphere can be picked up, and its magic causes it to weigh only 1 pound, regardless of the weight of the creatures inside. That's all it says for this.
Fair enough. I guess it just has like magical handles or some shit.
So this is up to Theo, but that is all that I have for the magic items text.
Okay, I'll tell you what. You want evens or you want odds?
Odds.
Uh-oh.
They've been working well for us.
All right. I'm going to do it in general. Odds it works, even it doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah, I just can't quite grab it.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
Thawed, can you punt it?
Yeah, just regardless, that Hydra's trapped in there for a minute.
Yeah.
We have a whole round we can just get the fuck away from this thing.
You want me to? You want me to punt it?
Yeah.
It can move at half speed though. So
Yeah.
I still punt it.
Okay. So
Throw
should I
it in-
roll,
actually-
or-
fuck it. We have a pit, right? That's like just a little bit away from this bridge.
Oh yeah.
You want to roll
Oh,
into
no.
the pit?
Throw this Hydra in that pit.
Okay.
Actually, hold up. Here's a. Oh wait, yeah, no, there's a Hydra's only way.
I'm gonna need if you guys want to do this, I'm gonna need a cumulative strength check for everyone.
It weighs 1 pound.
Yes. Or
Aw,
better
One
dexterity,
pound.
because you guys got to push this thing into the pit
It-
before it expires.
It is fighting it, but yeah, cumulative dexterity.
Yep.
Are we
Cumulative
really doing
dexterity. Dexterity check or save?
Check.
this? Okay.
I have a 10.
All right. Dexterity.
Nat 20.
I've got a 19 plus 3, 22.
We have some
dirty.
good rolls, and some relatively meh rolls.
If you want me to
Alright,
send
the
this picture,
average
I
is
will
high
do
enough to
it.
push it about halfway. You guys got about 30 seconds left. Roll it again.
Okay.
Are we really doing this? Oh no.
Now I have a dirty 20.
16.
17 post mod.
16 as well.
14.
I gave up
Just
on D&D
killed my
Beyond. 'cause it's
fucking
shit.
Hydra.
Let's go!
Good, you fucked.
That
You
was such a
push it down
smart
the
idea.
chasm. As you do this, the ball disappears and the Hydra falls into the hot burning tar.
Oh, that's such a good idea.
It tries to snap at you, biting and biting and biting, but unfortunately, it's just out of reach from killing you all.
Toshido relieves himself into the pit.
Make a dexterity save.
Oh no!
I'll do it too. Wait, I'll do it too.
That is
I got a 9.
What's my dexterity save
Everyone
bonus?
that rolls
Plus
less than a
3,
10, you take.
18.
Let me roll some d6s.
Because it bites.
Remember how
Oh,
it
is
said
it?
it had,
Oh,
maybe how it
it's
said how it
breathing
had,
fire.
how it had fire breath?
It's inside.
Breathing fire on
Oh,
you
it was
guys.
inside.
Oh, now you decide it has fire breath. Okay.
I mean,
It had-
how
he said
long is
that
the
he
range on the
wasn't
fire
using
breath, though?
earlier.
he
how
did
long
already
is
say
the
it
range?
doesn't.
120 feet?
Yeah, it's
Okay, but it's at the
probably
bottom
enough.
of a massive
It's
pit.
falling down a
It's
pit
as
right
it's
after
falling.
we
No,
push
no,
it.
no.
It's stuck
It's
in
in
the tar.
lava.
It's stuck in the tar.
tar.
You're
Yeah,
only
my
about
bad.
100 feet away.
That's fine.
Yeah, this is like edge of the thing, and you're
Hey, you-
pissing
All right,
onto
if
it.
you made less than a 10, you take. I rolled ones, 7 damage.
Okay, well,
Wow.
I rolled an 18, so I don't.
You take
Yeah.
half of that.
If you rolled higher than 10, you quickly just prone.
just roll higher than that. It's just like, oh, cool. 3 damage. Robin would literally just not take damage from that.
Let me
Oh.
roll severity.
Oh, my head hurts.
Man, someone's mad because they got outsmarted.
No, I'm okay with it.
No,
I know.
there's something else.
There has to be something. I'm missing it.
Oh, I rolled a 98.
No! No!
Yikes!
I don't know what this means.
I don't either. I'm scared.
The problem is,
If it-
I know what this means.
If it undoes everything we just did to outsmart this event, then I'm upset.
And it doesn't. Not in that way. Okay, so you know that crevice you guys were at a while ago?
Oh no.
Out
Which
pops a weird draconic serpentine-like figure with legs.
But it's going to be eating the Hydra
And it
first,
crawls down the pit, and then in a second, starts snapping off the heads of the Hydra.
You're welcome, and we leave.
right? Yeah, we need to
Yeah,
get out
we
of
get
here.
the fuck out.
It screeches at you maniacally to get out of its territory, as it like a territorial sign.
Yeah,
say,
we're already
say
leaving.
less.
Yeah,
I speak Draconic, so like say
What is
less,
it?
bro.
What is it?
You can
Some
roll a
kind of
nature
dragon.
check.
Nature check?
Yes.
I'm gonna roll one as well since I have a
Or
background
a
in dragons.
history.
I'm rolling that shit today.
I'm rolling a nature check with my history of dragons. That's an 11. Never mind.
That's
I'm rolling
perception.
that shit today.
Mm.
You know what Robin thinks it is? A fucking problem, and someone else is at that.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
already-
no, deuces, like out.
I got an 11.
Who cares what it is? It told us to leave.
Yeah, but I should
No,
know what
huh?
it is if I, if it's.
So does anybody know? Because I mean, Devin and I both rolled 11s. So
I'm not even looking. I'm leaving.
Yeah. Robin doesn't care either.
You see a
I'm gonna-
blur of white and a scream as a dimension door opens and the Hydra disappears.
Yeah, no,
The
dip.
more-
no,
more
dip.
that
Don't
happens-
ask questions. Just dip.
Charge!
The more that happens, the less I want to be here. It's just
Charge.
No, don't charge.
I
You see
am
massive steam rising above the lake as if like
Action.
something burning was suddenly put inside of it.
action
Rog.
dash,
Yeah,
bonus
I'm
action
dashing
dash,
away.
movement. I'm moving 30 feet a turn. I'm leaving.
Yes, me too.
Yes. So the Behir is currently eating a couple heads that it got off it. This is the creature that basically what it did is it grabbed a young dragon, drug it down here, and ate it alive.
And we've conveniently fed it an entire Hydra, so hopefully it'll stay there.
Like several heads, yeah. I mean, the Hydra's still alive. It's regenerating the heads. Something saved it.
We've given it a replenishable food source. This thing probably likes us now.
Well, no, the Hydra got Dimension Doored away.
For reasons.
Yeah, for reasons.
Not my choice.
What?
Things
Danny.
Anyway, so that
By the
fucking
way,
give.
quick little D&D fact. The caster of the Dimension Door determines the size of the door. So whatever casts that Dimension Door is as big as a Hydra. Just so you know.
Food for thought.
Food for thought.
All right.
Okay.
So you guys can go into the tunnel entrance now if you wish, or you can go back on the lake. It's up to you. The Hydra's pretty fucking. It's licking its wounds. It's probably not gonna fuck with you.
It's licking its wounds.
I'm gonna say continue along lake.
I just humbly remind the voice in my head that I imagine was a Hydra that I have 5 more beads and I'm not afraid to use them. We don't want no repeats, but if you guys are going in that cave, Robin will hesitantly follow, but he does not like this place.
I mean, I don't want to stay around the lake anymore in case it either comes back or there's something else.
Oh, you think I'd put 2 giant sea monsters in one lake? Come on.
Yes.
Yes, I think you
yes.
put 2 giant sea monsters in one lake, Theo. I wholeheartedly believe you did. So yes, unless besides Robin there are objections, let's get in the fucking cave.
There was a Behir and a fucking Hydra living within, like, at least 200 feet of each other. What the fuck else could there be here?
Stop asking questions and go in the cave.
Yeah. I mean, Morinar will follow into the cave, but you'll notice it's halting.
Yeah, I'm posted up front, by the way, since I am the unofficial tank here.
Yeah,
Unofficial,
Robin's
official
not
tank.
posted up front. I have no idea what's going on right now. Family-wise.
Good quote, good quote.
Okay, all right. Okay, so
I love that, like, out of the last few weeks, 3 of the 4 quotes are mine. I love it.
No matter. All right, so you guys get to the tunnel entrance. So you look through the tunnel, and you can tell there's a small luminescent gloom. Spiderwebs cling to the tunnel muck and the flickering torchlight. As you proceed down the tunnel, a suspended illusion in a variety of languages leaves the following message. No admittance. Trespassers will probably be eaten.
You know, I've gotten enough warning signs from this place.
Yeah.
Robin is discontent even more so, and is, are we even sure we want to be in this like country anymore? Like,
I mean, if everybody holds on to me, I could.
Nice this time of year.
I was gonna say, if everybody grabs a hold of Alexandra's, I can just crack one of the fingers and get the hell out of here.
that seems like a riskier way of doing it.
Can't we just walk out?
I'm content with the idea of leaving. Yes, this is.
Well, I mean, okay. Did we take any payment from the villagers that requires us to see this through?
We took nothing up front. No, we foolishly just went, "Oh, adventure."
Do you guys want to know what happens if you leave?
We're probably gonna all die or some shit, aren't we?
No. You get. All right. So you guys have been cursed.
If we leave, or we already are cursed.
You're already cursed.
What?
Cool.
Yeah.
So we can't leave. I'm guessing
Yeah.
that's the curse.
Yeah, you could. Morinar knows more about it because he played in the one shot. But
yeah. But I mean, we can push forward. There's a way through it. I just can't say anything that gives it away. I'm still playing it true to the character of Morinar.
yeah, I will say out of character is that you're probably past like quite literally the most dangerous hurdles.
I have 5 more beads of force, so.
Fuck it,
We
track
might not
on.
have-
I tell you what, I did not expect
Apparently-
you to kill the Hydra. I'll tell you that.
Well, technically, we only outsmarted it. Not that that was hard.
Yeah.
Technically, we were given magic items by a really lucky set of rolls, and that made it trivial.
Yeah.
Well, also it failed.
Imagine if you didn't actually get those beads of force. You would have had a really bad time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well,
hey,
the other thing I was
luck
banking
is
on
luck,
was-
so
Unless I can put it to sleep, but that would be really.
it's better to be lucky than good.
By the way, if the second bead of force wouldn't work, I would have been like, all right, cool, just start dousing the thing in oil form. I've got some sleep juice in my pocket.
No
I'm not sure how effective
pollution.
that is.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're cursed, then we can still push forward. I'm
Well, apparently
honestly
we don't
trying
have
to
a
put
choice.
it to Morinar's character, so I
Yeah.
can't say too much.
Robin, not knowing he's cursed, would attempt to leave, but if we figure out that we can't leave, then we can't leave. So
Yes, you get teleported back into the valley.
cool.
Okay, so much as I loathe to say this, I think the safest thing we've seen so far is still the tunnel, because at least there's a warning. And if it's spiders, it seems less deadly than a bloody Hydra.
So we
Alright.
pressure on then.
So this is what you guys see. As you push through the tunnel.
Okay. I'm guessing we're on the right side, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Is there anything noteworthy in our immediate surroundings?
Yes, to the right of you is a mucus-covered crevice.
At this point, I'm gonna have Robin the owl be on my shoulder, and I'm gonna be using its. I'm gonna be perceiving sight through it because it has a 120-foot dark vision. So, and I'm probably blind in here if there's no light.
Yep.
So now I'm gonna choose to be blind willfully and see through my owl, which isn't.
Well, it is a good thing I can go ahead.
Roll a perception
Wait,
check while you do so, by the way.
I was actually going to say for
Oh.
our friends who do not have dark vision, I'm just going to pull that candle back out and cast the light cantrip on it.
Oh, if that's, I mean, I could see plenty fine without it. And I think I'm.
If you don't need it, then I won't cast it.
Yeah, I'm the only person that doesn't have dark vision, I believe. So.
Yes, I think
Sounds
so.
Yeah, now I probably have the best dark vision out of all of us.
So never mind.
I think I've got 120.
Oh, Well, thank God owls have advantage on these things. Nat 20 perception.
Nice.
You see you notice there's a weird lighty filament being lowered from the ceiling. But as you take a closer look, you realize there's a spider-like creature with crab claws lowering some strange film in front of your party.
Guys, be careful. There's a spider trying to fish us.
Where?
And I literally point to the thin strand right in front of us.
It starts moving it left and right, start waving it around.
And start immediately pulling people back. Just literally directly in front of us.
Do I see this spider as well? Or no?
I want you to make me a dexterity save, Robin.
I was going to pull out a torch and light the string on fire.
Yeah. Well, maybe a dex save first.
Dex save, and fortunately I'm okay at these. 10. I rolled a 5.
Wow.
Okay. It's got the bird.
It's got the bird. I bamf the bird out. And then I bamf it back on my shoulder.
When it touched the bird, it immediately tried to tried to fish it up. And then there's a small explosion as the crab-like spider is turned into a bunch of gore and viscera.
Which rains down on top of us. This is great.
No, in front of you, not on top of you.
Oh, thank God.
Random explosion? Question.
But also, what the fuck just happened?
I don't know.
Does my nat 20%
Your bird is magic.
reveal anything?
There was some kind of magic blast, but from a direction you don't know.
Okay.
Was there
You hear a
was
voice.
there a way for us to?
Give me the bird. Give me the bird. My bird.
Damn it, he wants the bird again. Something wants the bird. It's
Are
talking.
you saying this out loud?
Yes. There's something speaking telepathically to me asking for the bird that doesn't exist, and I bamf out the owl.
Alright, so you guys have basically two paths. You could try to squeeze through the crevice to the northeast, or you go west into the misty passage, past the waterfall.
Which way do we think leads up to the tower?
Morinar is definitely not squeezing into the crevice. If you try to drag Morinar into the crevice, he is going to have a panic attack.
I don't think Alexandros can fit through the crevice.
Robin wants
Because
nothing to do.
Morinar, by the way, is claustrophobic.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Robin wants nothing to do with it on sheer principle of fuck this place.
There.
Fuck everything about this place.
Robin's very keen on the idea of taking the path of least resistance, even if it's spooky.
Path of least resistance it is, whatever resistance means.
In this case,
Which,
here.
by the way, I do pop my owl back onto my shoulder so I can see.
So many good quotes from this session. Oh my.
All right. So you can you hear like eating sounds from further along in the cavern, like echoing.
Okay, I'm gonna have my bow just at the ready.
I can scout ahead if we wish.
Yeah, I'm unsheathing my leech blade and my mace. Two-handed weapon.
Do I need to send the owl ahead?
Yeah, you can do that.
I send the owl 100 feet ahead of us, so I can still see through it. Or technically, I can still see through it.
It's in the entrance in the mist. It can't really see that well. But you can tell it's coming from like the tar pit.
If it can't see that well, can it use sound? Can it try to like locate where things are?
Yeah, it's coming from. It sounds like the tar pit.
It's tar pit from earlier. These caves are connected.
Yep.
Don't go that way. I pull my owl back.
There is an area of separation. I will show you. The sounds are coming from the left.
Cool, so we don't go that way. So there's sounds of what appears to be whatever the fuck was eating our Hydra friend earlier. We can take the other path though, but I'd recommend we be quiet.
Quiet is not exactly Alexandros' strong suit, unfortunately.
Is there any way I can help with that?
Yeah, I
On
don't
a-
have Pass Without Trace yet.
Yeah, on account of the plate mail, there's no way,
Yes.
or almost no way, I can sneak.
Yeah, there is.
You can get through the crevice. It's a tight squeeze, but a normal man can get through if they just turn themselves to the side.
To be
Yeah.
fair, anyone can just use their action to help you sneak, and it would give you advantage as long as they're proficient in sneak,
I can use my bonus
which would
action
cancel
to
it
help
out so
do
that you
that.
end up having a neutral roll.
Yeah.
Well, there we go.
I can use my bonus action to do the help action as well. So
Oh,
If
there you go.
yeah, if that'd be preferable because I don't like
Okay.
disadvantage.
So which way you guys going?
fast hands.
I'm thinking west.
Oh no, I can use. I cannot do that, but I still will use my action to help him out. Circumvent
Remember,
it.
you can still scout and everything. I don't mind doing that. You know.
Yep.
I will have. Well, I can't personally see if I move my Robin too far or my owl too far ahead of me. So I'm basically using my owl on my shoulder as like my own eyes and ears.
Mm-hmm.
So every once in a while I can scout ahead, but I'm keeping it with me so I can actually fucking see down here.
I mean, I assume like when you do that, you either sit or you stand still. You know.
Yeah, the only things that I lose is when I'm looking through my owl's eyes. The only thing that's really affect me personally is that I go blind and deaf.
Yeah.
But I'm able to move perfectly fine and function as a person. I'm just blind and deaf in regards to my own sight. But with the owl on my shoulder, it's effectively as though
Okay, I understand. What would you like to do?
I'm just navigating. I tell the party that we're going the other direction, away from the chompy chomps, and I'm helping out Alexandros with his stealth so he doesn't give us away.
Okay, so you're gonna send your bird to scout more of the upcoming path and cavern.
No, I'm
we're
keeping
together.
it. I'm
Okay.
keeping it on my shoulder so I can see.
Which way are you guys going?
North, like I said.
Okay, because someone said west, so pick a lane.
Yeah, I said we are going the way that is not the chompy chomps.
Okay.
And I'm keeping the owl on my shoulder so
Okay.
I can see.
So you want to see when it squeezes through the crevice?
How much of a crevice does it squeeze through? It looks pretty open on that picture you sent.
You could make it through there, but it's uncomfortable.
Okay.
Morinar will have to suffer.
And you'll be covered in mucus while you do so.
That's not an issue.
That's more preferable. Okay.
Someone's going to have to drag Morinar.
Say less. I'm gonna grab him by the collar. Come here, bitch.
Okay.
All right. So you go through the crevice, and you go into a wide pit. There are tons and tons and tons of bones. There's also what appears to be another chasm at the end of the cave that plunges into infinite darkness.
This place gets worse every step we take.
This appears to be the resting place of the creature you previously saw. Mucus lies everywhere in the bones, as if it sleeps upon them. Would you like to roll an investigation check?
Normally Morinar would, but Morinar is not happy with going through that, so Morinar sulked.
Yeah, Morna, what's a flavor that gives you comfort? Least I can do.
Lavender.
Lavender. I take a coin from my purse, prestidigitation to clean it off, and then hand it to him, casting prestidigitation on it to make it taste like lavender. Chomp on this. It's something.
Thanks, Robin.
But beyond that, Robin wants nothing to do with it.
There are tons of adventurer bodies basically around here. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Like-
doesn't take a genius to figure out this is not the place to be.
Yeah. Like a few dozen corpses that may have shiny things on them.
Robin doesn't care at this point. I just don't like it here.
I don't want to check every body. Is there anything specifically of either noteworthy or high value that we can see?
Investigation
I will
or
do that.
perception.
That's going to be 19.
Let me roll. Are you fucking kidding me?
Please tell me we got the best weapon in the game.
Please tell me we got something amazing, a wondrous item.
Yeah, you could fucking say that. One of the adventurers is clutching something in his hands that glows with a very, very, very dim light. He's holding it like a precious baby.
How big is the item?
He's holding it to his chest. About the size of a small bag.
Okay. Is there anywhere that I can go towards Robin and quietly whisper, maybe asking his owl to check that out or pick it up? I do not want to risk going further into this area than need be.
I look out. Does this item look light enough for my owl to carry?
Yes. Well, no, not at all. But you can clearly see it from here. It's an unusual bag.
How far is the bag from us?
30
And how
feet.
far towards the chasm
30.
is the bag?
30 feet?
The body's laying next to the chasm in a sea of bones.
30 feet, right?
30 feet away
As
from
it
us.
happens, my owl can't go out that far, but my mage hand can carry 10 pounds.
The bag's 15 pounds.
Damn.
Oh, it's right by the edge of the cavern, though. That's
I can go and try and pick it up.
Would I put 3 deadly creatures in a single cave?
yes.
Ouch.
Don't ask me this question.
Hey.
No, we already
Hold
know
up.
there's here in the area.
Exactly. This is the fucking resting place of said Bahir.
You notice the bones are made up of all kinds of different creatures. You even notice what looks to be like aboleth bones.
I'm gonna try to quietly stealth over to the thing. Do I have the? No, it's like a couple levels down that I get advantage if I'm moving slowly for stealth. So I'm gonna pop over and try to pick that thing up quietly without
Yeah,
revealing.
you
my
do so
position.
without incident.
Oh, no stealth check. Okay.
My heart was pounding for a little because I was like, I really want whatever this thing is.
What's inside this bag? I open it away from my face.
It's an empty bag of holding.
Ow.
Oh.
Fuck.
Cool.
I put it in the chest.
Oh no.
No.
I do not do that.
Unlimited power.
We
Roll
just
me, I
all
want everyone to roll
die.
me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh, I get to owl this shit up.
That is a 15.
17.
Not
12.
20 dirty.
Okay. Don't worry about it. Would you like to search for more stuff?
Sure.
There's nothing more noteworthy than a bag of holding, unless it's
Bag
like
of
a
holding is
weapon.
fine. Who wants the bag of holding?
You guys
I
basically found like a treasure hoard hidden beneath the bones.
I'll look around if
What,
that's
can we
okay.
loot it safely?
Well, you got that safe, right? Are we feeling more confident in?
I
looting?
can.
I would dare say maybe each of us just look for one thing and call it there, because I don't want to risk the Bahir coming back here.
Sounds good.
Would I
Loud
be
eating
able to?
noises intensifies.
Something is eating into our direction.
No, from like you could hear like screaming from down the cave.
So it's not coming towards us.
Can I see what kind of cave entry? Well, never mind. That wouldn't be very useful. It only lasts a minute. Actually, the cave that we just came through. Is that where the eating noises are coming from?
No. Basically you can tell through the holes in the air. The reason this is its lair is because there is a weird echoing effect. Like you can hear pretty much anything that happens inside the cave while in this room.
Oh,
In that case, is there a direction that seems the most quiet, where we hear any inclination of maybe the sound of civilization talking or anything?
No. Nothing like that. Although you do hear a faint snoring now.
There's probably something in this pit.
That's
It's
definitely
coming from the holes that echo throughout the cave, not from the pit.
Mister wants my owl, dude. What the fuck do you want my owl for?
Well,
Can I
while
ask?
I'm
Sorry, go ahead.
so I was saying while I'm biting on the lavender, I'm just gonna take one look around for something that catches my eyes.
The same. And can I bother Robin for the bag of holding? And for the sake of not trying to upset Morinar more, I'm going to put that hand inside of the bag of
You
holding.
see one leathery green colored egg in a corner.
I am very interested in that. Morinar will move his way stealthily to investigate in the egg, not picking it up quite yet.
Okay. Devin, roll me a perception check.
9.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mornar.
Okay, so I'm just going to walk over there, not picking up the egg yet, but I'm curious as to what this egg would be.
It's probably the egg of the creature that you heard. From like the creature that you saw. It's a big egg.
Leave that motherfucker right the fuck where you found it.
It weighs about 30 pounds. It
Yeah.
would fit in a sack.
Leave. We are taking items of minimal consequence and maybe some gold, and that's it.
Would you like to roll an investigation and see how much this might be worth?
The egg? No.
I'd like to look around for anything else that looks interesting, though.
Could I roll the investigation out of sheer curiosity?
Yes.
That's a 15.
2,500 gold, easy.
That's definitely not worth it. Can I get the bag of holding from Robin? That'd be okay.
Yeah, I pass it to you. I've got my own, so.
Yeah, I'm putting the hand away just
Not
for
that
the
you
sake.
know.
No, not that I know, but going to go ahead and put that thing away. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. Sorry. And sorry, Toshiro, you said you were looking for something.
Yeah, I'd like to if I could.
Roll an investigation.
Okay. Do I even have an investigation bonus? I do not. So then that is a flat 17.
Solid.
Oh, wait, I was using the wrong table. Hold on. Oh. I'm gonna ignore that roll.
It's either really good or really bad.
It's probably really bad. Let's be honest.
He let me keep 7 beads of force, so.
That's true. My weapon is definitely no slouch if I can actually just hit.
Don't forget it's a +1.
All right.
Yeah.
Roll me a d12.
Okay, let me find it. That is a... Come on, don't land on the fucking corner. 6.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
I'm simply amazed.
The deck of many things, and I'm just kidding.
No. No.
I draw 7 cards.
I yeeted out the window.
I'm going to give you the option to re-roll if you so wish, without knowing the result.
But that makes no difference, pretty much.
According to the rules of, what's it called? According to the stupid laws of probability, which don't make any sense, I should re-roll. So I'm going to re-roll.
Okay. Roll a d12.
That's given that there's a successful condition, but this is magic items or something.
Which is true.
Really no
so I'm just going to assume
condition.
there's at least one successful condition.
Yeah, I'm going to wait until...
And now it is an 11.
Wow.
Okay, that sounds better.
Yeah, I like that wow a lot better.
Okay. I guess this is what we're doing. You find some really shiny, ornate, gold and silver filigree armor on a corpse who still
Cool.
has eyes and is looking at you, but without moving.
Does it look to be alive?
Probably not.
Probably being the conditional word there.
As far as you can tell,
Okay.
it's not alive.
What is our paladin doing at the moment?
I'm waiting for you to finish your investigation, so I might encroach out and also conduct an investigation to.
I
find
would
an
like
item.
to wave you over.
Okay, I'm gonna come over. What is it, friend Toshiro?
Point at the body and like, just wanted an extra hand in case.
By the way,
and
for an inference, I rolled a severity for treasure, and it rolled a 98.
okay, neat. I'm still going to
Wow.
strip it. But I wanted to make certain that the Holy Knight was nearby.
Yep.
To potentially divine smite if this guy still owns the clothing.
Don't
that
worry.
I'm stripping.
I've had my weapons out this whole time, so don't worry, buddy.
Good.
The corpse says, "Use it well."
Oh, well, very well.
And
I'll
it
pat him on the
fades
head after I
into
take the.
dust.
Does only he hear this, or both of us hear this?
Toshiro hears this.
Apparently, he wants me to have it.
Oh, perfect.
I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna regret with my soul, but at least it's better than the other thing. A half plate armor.
Half plate.
Plus 3.
Nope. Okay.
Holy shit!
Wow,
That's really valuable.
that's very
Legendary.
bad.
No fucking
Pretty
kidding.
okay.
Well, are you
So-
able to tell us what the first thing was since we lost that opportunity?
No.
Okay,
No.
I'm just out of character curious.
Well, he did say without knowing, so.
Tell us,
Very true.
was it bad or good?
Bad for me.
Okay.
Ah, so perfect for us.
So what? I'm just sitting at a 20 then. Okay.
Wow, good job. Now you're at the tank.
Yeah.
Wait, half plate gives you disadvantage on stealth as well, right?
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Yep,
It
it does.
But
The
you
only
can flat
ones.
next to it.
The heaviest armor that doesn't is a breastplate.
Yeah, figure. Oh well,
Yep.
20.
I had to roll a 95 or higher to roll on that table.
Okay. Let's see.
And you
here.
did.
I'm gonna give Toshiro a very encouraging pat on the shoulder. Job well done. And with that pat on the shoulder, I'm gonna give him back a couple of hit points because I did not realize he was a little low.
Am I hurt? I'm at. I guess I'm a
20
little injured.
A little. I mean,
A
better
little
than
injured.
I'll give you 5.
That
Can I
works.
roll investigation while I watch him disrobe this guy? One of those words is correct.
And I will go after Robin.
15 plus 1. Yes, 16 total.
Okay. Now, you definitely find an item. Now, would you like to roll the loot severity yourself, or do you want me to do it?
I'll roll it, sure. Oh fuck. Drop my dice on my pizza. Hopefully that's a good luck thing.
The tomato sauce will imbue you.
60.
Not bad.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
That's an evil laugh.
Am
that
I rolling?
was definitely an evil.
Am I rolling? What's happening?
That is an
Alright.
evil laugh.
You find what appears to be another bag of holding.
Oh. Well, if you hadn't laughed like that, we might have used it.
Bag of holding for everybody.
Make sure you label them bag A and bag B.
I
Who
think
wants
that's a good
another bag
idea.
of holding?
I mean, I have bag A, so
I have box B. There is no box A.
Do you want to see what's inside this bag?
Robin didn't investigate the other bag. He's not investigating this bag.
Okay.
He's
It
just
could have
offering.
It could have shinies.
It could have shinies. It could also eat my fucking arm, but Robin doesn't know that. Robin doesn't care. He wants to leave this place, so he's finding stuff and giving it to people and leaving.
So I'm trying. Rolled an investigation as well. I got an 18 to find myself an item after helping Toshiro.
Nice.
So far, Robin's found 2 bags of holding.
You should make a career out of this.
Right? Bags of holdings are very, very valuable.
especially when they hold things
All right.
properly.
Right?
Roll a D100, please.
I don't have those dice in me, so I'm gonna do it on D&D Beyond, hoping it doesn't fuck me. 67.
Okay.
It's gonna be another bag
You
of
guys
holding.
hear some purring, by the way.
What?
Here's some purring. Re-roll that, by the way. You got another bag. I'm not going to give you the third bag. I'll hold on.
Oh, thank you. Okay. 97.
Ooh.
There's the high level tier
Ooh.
again.
Yep.
Here we go.
You told him to re-roll. We could have all just had convenient inventory size. This is your fault now.
Apologies, give me just a moment. It appears GameStop has PlayStation 5s in stock, so give me a second.
Oh, forward the link to me. I might need to invest in one.
They're bundles, but yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna post it in general. No, there's one of them with 12 months of PS Plus, $50 PlayStation Store gift card, $20 GameStop gift card, 2 controllers, and a PS5 for $600.
Shit, I might go halvesies with my
Yeah,
roommate.
you could do that.
Yeah,
and then
that's what I'm
sell it.
thinking.
Okay, so 97. Yes, I love the sigh. Yes. What is
You
this?
know, you don't buy that
You
in like
find a
10
robe of useful items.
Nice.
A
Those are-
robe of useful items?
Excellent. How many
Those are
patches?
absolutely lovely.
How many
I'm
patches?
going to check right now. Has cloth patches of various shapes and colors covering it. The
Various
robe has
numbers.
4d4. Wait, hold on. How many does it have? It doesn't say how many to start. Oh,
10.
charges 28.
You have 10 patches.
I have 10 patches?
Yep. And each
Yeah, it's a
path is
roll
a question mark, by the way.
Oh, it's a mystery robe of
It-
useful items.
It also does say there's 44 other patches, or is that the 10?
I know that it's got like a limited amount, and then you get roll extra because I
You
have
have
one.
everything that's in the list, and then you have random patches that will be random things.
Oh yeah, that's the thing.
And
Yeah,
they can be more than what's just on that list.
Okay. So how many patches in total? Let me so I
10.
can mark that down. 10 in total.
10 total.
I'm going to change because the charges started with 28, so I'm going to change that to 10.
So it's got the non-random ones on it as well, right?
Yes, the normal,
Yes.
the normal bullseye, lantern, mirror, all that shit.
So here's what it says. It has 2 of each of the following patches: 2 daggers, 2 bullseye lanterns, 2 steel mirrors, 2 10-foot poles, 2 hempen rope, and 2 sacks. In addition, then 10 charges or 10 patches as well.
Yep,
So that's
10
the
mystery patches.
Mystery patch.
Yeah,
Okay,
the 10 mystery patches.
that's why I said when you said 10. When I asked 10 total, and you said yes, I was like, that's odd.
So I'm
There's
just
a
gonna
lot.
put that. I'm gonna put that in my bag of holding because I'm already attuned to the cloak. So I'm just gonna put
I
that
don't
away
think it
for now.
requires attunement.
It does say. Wait, does it? Oh no, it doesn't. Okay, I'm
No
putting that
attunement.
bitch. I'm putting that bitch on then.
You don't even have to technically wear it. You can just rip the patches off.
Oh, we'll deal with that later.
You
I'm
give it
just.
to the goblin, too, you know.
I could. You know, fuck it. I'm putting it. I'm putting it in the bag of holding. There we go. That's it.
Imagine one of them was a portal. One of the patches was a portal. And
I
it was
know.
I think I. Oh wait, no. I got one of these, and there was one of the patches was a pit. A 10-foot.
That's
Yeah.
one of the options. Yeah.
Yeah. It was
And
one.
I used it to kill a hag in the ethereal plane by turning the bridge we were standing on into a pit because it is affected on the other plane as well. But then she fucking B-shaped and flew away. So Curse of Strahd, fun times.
Lamau.
Well,
Really tactical idea. We never saw the bitch again. She learned her lesson, but
shall we try to go somewhere safer? And preferably.
You do love your treasures.
We do love our treasures. Yes. I kind of want more, but I've learned when to press my luck.
I have technically earned nothing from this.
You hear a skittering noise coming from above.
We are gonna leave quietly.
Yes, very quietly.
Mornar, roll a stealth with disadvantage.
Oh boy.
Why specifically him?
Because he's claustrophobic.
That was
Oh,
could have been good.
Stealth.
12 overall. Rolled a 5.
Who helped themselves to my treasures? You all hear an unusual purring noise, by the way.
Same
Oh.
one from earlier.
Yeah. Now there's a cat on the on Lancer's legs or on Lancer's shoulders, wearing him like a scarf.
On Thog's shoulder.
Yeah,
Thog?
dogs.
Is this the one that wants the bird?
Can I have the bird?
Welcome, Danny. Welcome.
Apt timing, Danny.
Your mage hand.
I look intently at this cat. Do you think I'm kidding when I say the bird isn't real? I snap it out of existence, snap it into existence. It's a familiar.
But I want it.
It's I could teach you potentially the spell, but it's a spell.
You see, like, big cat eyes, like the cat's eyes like widens, and it's just like, I want the bird,
It would not be helpful to you.
but I want it. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the spider.
Sorry about the delay.
It was the Behir, not a spider.
Hello.
Why are we starting
Oh,
fights
shit.
here?
Oh, why? Do we
Yeah,
start
yeah.
with it here?
Would you still Eldritch blast it?
Don't.
Oh, I thought it was like a different spider.
We have not been detected by anything.
Yeah, we'll hold.
No,
Quietly.
the thing is like, well, the thing was asking why you're going through its treasures.
Okay, cool. So it does know we're here. 'Cause we like treasure. It's
Where is
pretty
my
odd.
other egg?
We didn't. Wait,
We
where
didn't
is
take
the other egg?
any.
We didn't.
We didn't
Anything.
touch any of them.
Yeah, I told them specifically not to touch anything.
Persuasion.
Yeah, we didn't take the egg.
Persuasion.
Yes.
I'm a charisma-based rogue.
Go. 'Cause I have a -1.
That's a 21.
It's got a +3. And let's see.
Come
Plus
on.
3 something.
+3 to something.
Hold on to your butts.
Yes!
Yes.
All
Let's
right.
go!
I mean, with a +3, it would have had to roll pretty fucking high. Yeah,
Don't
we're
tempt
just
the fates.
making a bit of space. I specifically stated, do not mess with eggs, because we know that's a bad idea. We just want to leave this place. We apologize for looting. We saw a bunch of treasure, and we're adventurers. It's what we do. If there's some disagreement...
The creature screeches at the darkness in the pit and screams something about its egg and then launches down into the abyss.
Okay,
It's
we run now.
going down there now, so... The fuck do we do?
I say we run.
Where?
The cat's nodding.
You hear thundering and fighting sounds.
I look at the
We
cat.
can wait for that to happen. But as far as I know, when we try to leave, we get teleported right the fuck back here.
I look at the cat and go.
We can
Where
ask
did
about
you
the
come
cat
from?
later. We don't have time for this. We
Well,
have to
no,
leave.
but if the cat is local, if they might be able to help us out.
Do you know the remove curse spell?
The
Out of
cat flips through her book. No.
Shit. Well, for what it's worth, we're kind of fucked.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
Going back on ourselves will just mean us getting teleported back here. So what is the plan?
Mhm, mhm.
We wait for them to fight?
I want the bird.
Again,
I'm gonna pull out my bag of tricks.
I don't know how to give you a bird that isn't a bird.
Pull out
I'm
your
gonna
bag of
pull out my
tricks,
bag of
roll it.
tricks. Okay, what am I rolling again? That's roll D8.
Yep, and roll a table, and that's what you get.
I rolled a 4, so that means I got a axe beak.
That's a bird.
Yeah, I'm gonna command the axe beak to go to the cat.
Lasts for 24 hours.
Yes.
Oh.
It's a scarier bird.
Yeah, we'll do whatever it takes to get them through safely at this point. I got what I wanted.
You Eldritch blast the bird to bits.
At least
What?
that one's
No!
at least that one's potentially actually a bird. And not a conglomerate of magic.
I want the bird to sit on my head.
It's a pretty big bird, isn't it?
Oh, wait. Yeah, fuck.
That's
The
fine,
owl.
it's
It's a
fine.
magical talking fucking cat.
She can
My-
shrink it.
My owl was wearing a top hat and I completely forgot.
No, oh
That's
good.
right. That's right.
So you see there's
Kirby.
Yaya's like this giant white Mancoon cat, blue eyes, and she's like she has this like bear, uh, like a cloak, and there's a book hovering near her called Roomba.
Nothing in this place makes sense.
That's the point.
This entire fucking valley is just dreadful.
AIDS.
Dreadful.
Have you rolled
Oh.
if you'd like to roll an Arcana, I can reveal why it's so whimsical.
I will
Anybody
assist
else
with
is concerned with that can.
you know
Robin's
what?
kind
Fuck
of
it.
losing his
More
shit.
out of character curiosity. I'm gonna roll Arcana.
Well, Yaya would know this. This valley is actually a demi-plane of the Fae.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
And
that
there's
makes
just
sense
a-
for Yaya, actually.
And there's
Fae
just the
overlap.
Bahir and the Phaelant. Cool.
Yeah, I'm rolling like shit.
That's a place of high magic, but here are goaded by power similar to other draconic beings, so it makes sense.
Yeah, but I'm gonna look at the cat. I assume looks happy now. Yes.
Very incredibly so. I got exactly what I wanted.
What? Now we are here because we have been sent to speak to a wizard of sorts,
Mhm.
and apparently we can't
he's
leave
a
without
bitch.
doing so.
You know where he is?
Sounds about right. I've been here for too long.
Well, take us to the wizard and we can fucking leave this place, maybe.
I think we go that way, and she's gonna point in a direction.
She points to a wall.
Oh shit!
I'm going. I don't know if this would help. I
Intuitive.
want to try to roll to get the door off the door patch on this robe.
Onto the wall?
Yeah, take us. I don't know. It just says iron doors. I was like, I figured it would take us there.
D100.
If she's pointed to the wall, the door might possibly lead to a secret passage. That's not what I needed. 71. So that gets me a rowboat. That's not what I needed.
No, it's not that table.
Oh, okay. Well, I got a 71.
Oh,
To figure out if this door leads somewhere.
okay. Roll me because I have multiple of these tables, by the way. Roll me a D10,000.
Okay.
You're opening a door into another fucking realm.
Yeah, it's the hand without the hand. There it is. It's in the general chat.
Oh.
4, 2. You're rolling pretty high with these things.
I am. Not necessarily a good thing.
No.
As I've come to find out.
On the patch is an image of a
You're right.
shadow. You now have a what amounts to a shadow clone following you for an hour.
That's not a door.
Oh, as of right now.
Yes.
Oh. Well,
Cool.
that's useless, but cool, I guess.
It's basically an unseen servant that can do actions.
Yeah. Where did Toshiro go?
No idea.
He just said he had to go for a moment. Yeah, be right back, I do.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
there's fighting going on in the pit of deep fuck that, and a vague direction for a wizard, so
Yes, but look, I am really just. I've had enough of this dark, dank place. Can we just get into the wizard's tower?
somehow.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, I teleported you to the base of the Wizard's Tower.
That's awesome.
You're out of
And
the cave.
convenient.
You're inside the what amounts to be the base of the Wizard's Tower, the first level.
This man just casually has a Bahir resting all underneath his tower.
He doesn't like company.
Clearly.
He is quite the bitch.
Shame we're going to ruin that for a moment.
Well, at this point, Alexandros' eyes are going to go black and his hair is going to flare up, almost tentacle-like of its own volition. He's very upset.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
it's gonna
go.
poke you in the face with the mage hand.
He's just not gonna respond. He's just staring straight ahead.
Oh,
She's
is
just
that,
gonna
You
keep
find
booping you on the
yourself at
nose.
the base of a water fountain.
that gold coin I passed off. Can I have it back?
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll give it back to him.
Take
Is
it.
any
press
creature
cast,
here evil?
Presentation, clean it off. away.
Yes.
Wait, say that again?
Is any creature here of evil alignment?
No, I am not.
It would be me.
Let me check.
If there's
No.
any of us that is, Toshiro is the closest one to it.
I am neutral.
Toshiro are probably a lot chaotic neutral.
Oh, we can check. Just click on his thing.
Sure.
You see.
Apparently, Yaya is evil, so
Yeah, we determined that the first time.
Oh wait, no, you can't see it. Okay, only he can see it. It doesn't
This
tell me.
happened. This happened to her a few hundred years ago.
Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, I hiss at the sight of it.
I guess we're waiting for.
Has like clear blue crystal water, but what it seems like a very thin, murky green oil on top of it. Inside the fountain are dozens and dozens of silver and gold coins, and even a golden chalice.
That seems
You know-
too easy.
I'm just
Mhm.
going to assume, fuck like any risky chances. I flicked the gold coin I just got passed back into the well. That's problem averted, hopefully.
The water turns from green to bright, clear blue.
I don't know what that means.
I'm going to. Can I? Is it possible to make a nature check or something to see if the water is?
Yes.
I don't have good nature anyway, so Robin doesn't know.
Shit, 12.
This reminds you of a hidden oasis that you used to guard in your forest. People who drank from this oasis would be as if they rested for a full day.
If this is what I think it is akin to, this is not a bad thing for us. I'm going to hold out my hand, and I'm going to actually cup some and drink it.
Long rest.
You
Okay.
die on the spot.
Yeah, right?
At seeing him seem to be rejuvenated, I think Alexandros will step up and try to take a drink as well.
It is quite rejuvenating. You wish? Point.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a swig of that water too.
Yep. Any attempt to bottle this makes the water inert.
Yeah.
So long
Robin's
rest,
not interested in like risking anything. He takes a sip from it and nothing happens because he's at full. He's kicking fine. Actually, no. Technically, that restores my Find Familiar spell because I did cast it earlier.
Yes, the 1 hour.
Yep. An hour, and I get to do it once a day.
Is it only once a day?
I only have one spell slot for it.
Oh yeah. Makes sense.
It's Magic Initiate.
Yes, that is the case.
So
I
technically,
understand.
yes.
I was like, yeah, I don't think you're an arcane trickster.
Kirby.
I told you guys I'm not one.
Yeah, exactly. But I was like,
My mage hand is visible.
that's right. That's right. Unlike Yaya's.
Yeah,
Allegedly.
I got 2 of them.
She's currently petting herself with mage hands.
That is so Yaya.
Yeah, very.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I think we probably should end this session here, most likely, because we have a big dungeon to go through.
Yep.
And Toshiro seems to be.
AFK, so.
Yeah.
Robin's having an existential crisis, so
Ugh. That hearing that there was a Bahir, I've just been like on edge ever since that first part.
like for context, Robin's entire life has been a beggar on the street doing like street magic, not real magic, street magic, a bit of real magic to be fair. But he's literally just like a fucking street thief, and all of this shit started happening once he met you guys. He is just so lost.
Shooketh, super shooketh.
So shook.
Fuck
All
the
right.
normal life he expected to
So
lead.
yeah. Are you going to be available next week? If
Yeah.
You start at 7:30.
I figured by how long it took me to come in, like, oh, I'm gonna be here next week too. I got you.
All good. Yeah, you guys took a lot more time outside than I thought you would.
What were you actually expecting us to do?
To realize, I thought if the Hydrate didn't roll a 20 in natural stealth, like a natural 20 on stealth, I was gonna have like the Robin see like a dark shape, a shadow underneath the water.
Why is there an overly sexualized cat on a Roomba book?
God.
Please tell me you got that in the recording.
I did.
Yes.
That's Yaya. We just
That's
met.
going in
Better,
quotes.
it's the
Hold
cat.
on.
What's a yaya?
For my bird.
Yeah, in Greek actually means grandma.
Oh. Oh, hello, Grandma.
Hello.
Yaya got us to the first floor of the Wizard Tower.
Oh, good.
teleporting
leading me
it.
down.
Yeah, we're out. We are out of that hellhole.
Yes. And I am going to be very honest. I am sorry for leading you guys to the Hydra, but I promised Theo that I would play a 2 character.
Okay. I mean,
It's
I don't
okay.
No, I'm
know.
not tripping.
That was,
It's
I
okay
know that
'cause it
was
led to us-
painful in his soul because he
Yeah.
knew when Robin rolled an 18 and didn't see anything. He's like, oh
I was like,
shit.
oh shit.
Yeah, it ended up being great anyway because we totally just made the DM upset by just abusing him.
By massive
Wait.
amounts of cheesing it, by the way.
Yeah,
I
saved the
think,
Hydra,
yeah.
by the way.
I was a little more upset about the Hydra
You're the one who saved
Wait.
it?
Hold on, is that Danny?
because
Yes.
I had to do
Oh,
this
okay,
play
okay.
test a few times, and both times, yes, I am Danny.
Okay.
And both times, I'm like, I'm like the Hydra is mine. It belongs to me. I'm like, oh, I can't
No.
let the damn thing die.
That-
The Hydra belongs to me, and I'm just like, ha ha ha, beat.
Whoever recommended throwing it in with the using the beads of force, that was
I
genius. play.
realized it's like, holy shit, we can't get the owl to take. I was literally going to have the owl spend the entire minute flying up, and there's
dropping it.
D,
There was a
it's a D6 for every 10 foot
Do you know
of
what
drop.
here is?
The owl has a
Yeah.
60-foot flight speed.
Oh,
But here?
a bahir. Can
So
somebody
that
please explain to Hannah what a
I can't
bahir is?
hear.
Oh, you
A
can't
behir
hear. Hold on.
is
Here.
basically a serpentine creature that kills and eats young dragons.
Oh.
Yeah, like let me
Here,
let me
hold
throw
up,
a
I
little
got
bit. So
this, I
here's
got
here's
this.
the picture. We got into this valley. There was a pit that looked like it had tar at the bottom. There were some skeletons and
Oh,
shit,
Yeah,
and a whole ass dragon.
yeah this is
Bahir.
from yesterday.
Yeah, I was
That is
really
correct.
emphatically. This is
That
a
is
bahir.
That is also a
Yeah.
Bahir.
Yeah,
was
I
Yeah,
apologize.
they're
Theo,
fucking
but
terrifying though.
This is how I play D&D. The other D&D session I play in has trained me to like
Bahir.
come up with really odd ways of handling situations that
There's
are
a
way out
thing.
of our
Sure.
I'm
control.
okay.
Because
I am okay with creative solutions.
I especially playing as Robin.
I'm
I-
still reading.
I'm
I'm still
specifically
reading.
designed Robin in a way that was like I have to be creative to survive.
Can I be evil to the party for a moment?
Oh, head. Yes.
No.
Roll me a wisdom save while you do so.
Okay, cool. Hey, no, I'm being evil by giving the DM an idea. Hey, DM, look in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Just wait for it. Wait for it.
Elder here.
No,
But
What
Bahydra.
did you do?
Bahydra.
A Bahydra.
Combination of Bahir and
Bahydra.
Bahydra.
It's a combination Bahir Hydra.
That is scary.
So basically, Yaya will communicate that half of the things that he has, that the wizard has around himself, is because he's tired of unwanted guests.
Tell him if he gives us the sword, we will leave.
Oh, we can figure that out next session. I'm gonna dip now because
Yep.
Fair
I
enough.
have to figure out why my sister stormed out so aggressively. So see you guys.
No
All
worries.
right, take care.
Bye.
Bye.
Apology for massive delay, but I did manage to get my hands on a PlayStation 5, so I'm satisfied.
You actually went and got it. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't leave and get it.
I know.
Online only, but yeah.
You put the order in.
Yep, 100%. Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
PS5, year of PlayStation Plus, a $20 GameStop gift card, $50 for the online PlayStation Store, 2 controllers, big bundle. It's the only way to get it at the moment. But I actually got my hands on it, so Demon Souls, here I come.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to be honest. That was so tough because I'm like, how do I do this without giving it away? And what are decisions that will 100% actually be true to Morinar without that was tough.
Right, yeah, knowing the Hydra exists, knowing the cat existed.
Yeah, right. But I can't give it away.
I rolled like a 25 stealth to get like onto Thog's shoulders. So those were the earlier perception checks.
I figured.
So-
You knew Yaya was up to some shit.
So I had a
Well, yeah.
question.
What's up?
Like this was from earlier too. Is like how is it metagaming if we post something like this Hydra picture?
The picture is okay. The stat block is not.
But you
It's
still have
because
to
when you
roll
put
for it.
pictures, when you put pictures like this, people are like the metagaming is like, oh, the Hydra has all this information. I'm gonna play like I know this.
Yes. Like, for example, they'll say, I hit and I do this much damage, when that's not their decision. The decision is whether or not the decision is on the DM whether or not it hits, because he knows the actual AC, he knows the actual HP, he knows their actual abilities, he knows their actual specials, and if anything's changed from the actual stat block. DMs homebrew shit all the fucking time. You'd be amazed how much they fuck with combat to make it more dramatic, or to make it so they don't accidentally murder all their fucking players. You know,
It's kind of like
I try not
knowing
to pull
like
punches as much, but you know,
it's
a very
like,
common
oh,
op-
I see this
yeah.
information, so I'm gonna do these options because I know this, this, and this. When normally your character wouldn't know these things, so
Particularly because
it's normally
yeah, particularly annoying
discouraged
because
to
it
like
lead- go ahead, go ahead.
post these.
But wouldn't you just play as your character, not you knowing the knowledge?
But the thing is,
You-
if you post a stat block, the people will tend to play as if they have information on the stat block. That's why.
Yeah, like,
Sorry,
like
I wanted to
ideally-
come and say goodbye. Thank you for a very good session, Theo.
All right, no worries. Thanks
Bye.
for listening. Have a wonderful day.
Bye, Danny. Happy you could join us.